Everybody, welcome to the Sunday night live streams. We out here doing our thing. Oops, I just dropped the chair a little bit too much. Damn, I gotta get back up now. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new live stream. If you're watching this live, shouts out to you. If you're not watching this live, don't shout out to you. Just kidding. Welcome everybody, no matter how you're watching this. It's Sunday. You know what that means. What's good, Seth? Welcome to the stream. It's Sunday. That means we are live. We are streaming away. Let me pull the stream up on my PC real quick. How's everybody doing on this Sunday evening? I'm tired. I have had the laziest day. Even though I was supposed to do stuff, I ended up not doing stuff because I'm tired. I am tired. Can this freaking... my computer's tripping out so bad, man. Every day something new with my computer. Every single day something new with my computer. I can't even open up my live stream on here. Like, it's getting to a really bad point. I might need to just throw the whole computer away. Alright. That works better. My bad. Let me get to y'all chat. My computer's like... Oh my... It's tripping out so bad. It's literally flickering for no reason at all. Oh my god. Alright. I need to... Yeah, console's better than PC. What's good, everyone? What's good, David? Welcome to the stream. What's good? What you be doing? How's work? I haven't worked in a couple days. I haven't worked since what's today? Sunday. I haven't worked since Friday, so it's been fine though. It's been fine. By work, I mean Uber. Obviously, I haven't been at Amazon for a long time, so definitely don't know how that's going. But we'll see what's up with that soon, probably. What's good, Hector? Welcome to the stream. Same, Seth. Low-key, same, bro. Low-key, same. I need to get a new PC though. That's what I really need to do. I really don't know what the hell my problem is with my PC. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. Been getting VET? Damn. You working in PIC right now? What's good, Mr. Christopher? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Well, yeah, you working in what's it called? Didn't you build a new one on stream? Well, I replaced the motherboard because I thought the motherboard was the problem. Apparently, the motherboard wasn't the problem because it didn't solve anything. I'm still having all the same problems I was having before. So, if y'all want to see what's going on with it, here, I can show y'all really quickly. I'm going to turn y'all around. Hopefully, the mic doesn't mess up. Look, this is my PC. This happens whenever I'm gaming. Look, I'm going to open... But this is the first time that this has happened when I'm not gaming. This is just happening with trying to open up Google Chrome now. Look. I'm opening up Google Chrome. I'm going to open up YouTube now. Well, it didn't even do it this time. It just straight up crashed. It didn't even open up Google Chrome. It just crashed. All right, let me try Firefox now. Here, I'm opening up Firefox. It's low. It's taking forever. I don't know what. This is new. This going this slow, that's new. That's never happened before. But no surprise to me. This fucking PC is a piece of shit. Excuse my language, but this PC is horrible. It's not even loading at all. It's not even loading at all. Nah, I don't have a virus. I've scanned for it already. And I don't do anything on my PC. Look, this. See this? My monitors are flickering like this. Like, what is this? Look at this. What is this? This keeps happening. Wallpaper engine just crashed. My wallpaper is not on anymore. This is the worst that it's ever been before. It's never done it. It's never done it this bad. Probably my GPU. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, it probably is the GPU. I thought the reason that I thought it was the motherboard was because the USB ports weren't working. All of the USB ports weren't working. So I thought, okay, it has to be the motherboard if the USB ports aren't working. But after replacing the motherboard. I have the new motherboard in. The USB ports still aren't working. Like, some of them still aren't working. But I'm thinking, I mean, I don't know. I need to test it out. But yeah, it's bad though. It's bad. Probably, yeah. It's probably my video card, my GPU. I'm guessing. What kind of protection do you have? I have the Windows. Well, you said Procreate. Oh, Procreate. I have the Windows one, the Windows antivirus, the one that just comes with Windows. Since that one works pretty well, from what I've heard. And I have AMD Radeon 5700 XT GPU. These GPUs are not old at all. This one has only been used since July of 2020, so it's coming in on 3 years now. So it should still be doing good. But I have Bob, the moderator in my Discord. He had the same GPU from a different brand, but still the same GPU, the 5700 XT. His went out this year too. So I'm thinking the 5700 XTs are just shit. Common AMD L. Like AMD sucks. Like honestly, AMD really sucks. Are peripherals working with your PC, like keyboard, mouse, etc.? So my keyboard and mouse are. Whenever I plug my sometimes whenever I game, I use Xbox controller and I use the USB port for it because I don't have my motherboard doesn't have Bluetooth, so I use the USB port. And whenever I do that, everything goes crazy. It starts messing up. Whenever I plug my phone in, like to transfer files from my phone with like a USB-C or actually just a regular USB, a USB cable to my computer, it starts tripping out really bad. Anytime I use the USB ports, it trips out really bad. That's why I thought it was a motherboard problem, but replacing my entire motherboard last week, it didn't help anything. So it's not a motherboard problem. That leaves it down to RAM, which I highly doubt it's a RAM problem. I literally got this RAM. Oh, I thought I got this RAM for this Christmas. You know what? I got this RAM last Christmas, but still, it's Corsair, the RGB ones. I almost said the LGB ones, the RGB RAM. So it definitely should not be the RAM. It could be the CPU, but from my knowledge, AMD CPUs are good as far as I know. The PSU maybe, but I feel like if it was the PSU, it would be having way worse problems than what it's already happening. I feel like it would just be shutting off entirely, which has never done that before. If you're going to get another GPU, which one are you looking at? I really don't want to have to get a new GPU. They're so expensive. I really don't want to have to get a new GPU. But if I end up having to get one, I can't afford a good one. So probably a 3060, which is not even it's just from a 5700 to a 3060 is a step down. So that's because I've looked it up, I've researched it. The tests that were ran, the 5700 technically is the better one. But at least if I get a 37 or a 3060, at least I know I'll have a NVIDIA card, which are so much more reliable than AMD cards. You ever get the blue screen of death or even a black screen of death? No, I've never gotten either of those. Not on this computer. I think it might be a short in the motherboard itself. Might be too much current. That's possible, but I did like I said, I did just get a new motherboard. I still have the old motherboard too. I was going to return the new one, or the one that I just got, after I realized that replacing it didn't help. I was just gonna get a whole, or I was just gonna take it out of my PC again and return it, but it had a 15-day return policy, and that passed like today or tomorrow, and I'm not gonna deal with that crap. I'm just gonna save it, and I'll build another PC eventually anyway. So I'll have an extra motherboard for when I do build the new PC. But it can't be a motherboard problem now. I mean, maybe, but like I just got a whole new motherboard, so I don't see why it would be. You have a 3070. What are the 3070 prices looking like? Nvidia's so expensive. Let me see. Oh, 329 is not bad. 329 is not bad. I'll look up benchmarks on the 3070 and I'll compare them to the 5700 and see how much better it is. And then maybe I'll go from there and be like, okay, you know what, maybe I should just do an upgrade. Even though I still don't think that's that big of an upgrade, it's at least something. Could always get a 40 card too, but I don't want my PC to blow up. I know 40 cards apparently are trash. Let's see. Greetings, what's good, Thomas? Welcome to stream. You only have one SSD/hard drive, or how many you got? I have one hard drive and one SSD, so I have two total. The SSD is like 250 gigabytes, I think, or no. Is it 250? I'm gonna look right now. I literally can't even load files on my PC. Wow, this is bad. Okay, there it goes. It's loading. I'm pretty sure it's 250 for the SSD. Oh no, my SSD is a terabyte. So I have a 1 terabyte SSD and a 1 terabyte hard drive. So that's what I'm working with right now. There's a tool you can use built into Windows called the DirectX Diagnostic Tool, and it'll tell you if there's any issues with your system, display, sound, cards, and devices. DirectX Diagnostics. Let me see. Do I have to down? Oh, okay, I see. Is it Why did it? When did I get Bing on my PC? Ooh, it just opened Microsoft Edge. Ooh, who the hell uses Microsoft Edge? I can't even open anything on my PC right now. I'm trying to open it up to see what you're talking about. I can't even open crap on my PC. This is like. Let me see. Do what Christopher said. So you hit Win key plus R. So the Windows key plus R, and then type in Windows key plus R, and then type in DX Diag. DX Diag. Wait. Do you want to check if your drivers are digitally signed? To check your drivers, Windows might connect to the internet, but doesn't send okay, let's do that. All right, we're running it. We're running. I didn't even know this is a thing. Nobody ever told me about this. So thank you, Christopher. Thank you. I'm running the diagnostics right now. I have to replace a part in PC per what in order to update it. What's good, Eric? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Okay, so it's done. It's saying no problems found. It went through everything. And it's saying that there's no problems found. No problem using my search for something. Yeah, look. I'll switch over the camera for y'all. Let me ooh, don't drop my phone. So here we are. This is probably not even focused, but yeah, for whatever reason it's not going to focus. Whatever though. But here, no problems found. I'm going through all pages, and it's saying no problems found for all of them. So yeah. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with my PC. I still don't know. That was a good little test, at least, to see that my PC is just dumb. Just mad dumb. I didn't know that was a thing, though. I'm glad that Windows has that. But it'd be nice if it'd be nice if my PC could recognize what's going on with itself. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. I don't know. One of my friends in the Discord sent me two. I can't even use Discord. Whoa, this is upsetting me so much. But one of my friends in the Discord sent me 2 programs to test out my RAM and to test out my power supply unit. Apparently, it runs like diagnostics on those 2 parts specifically. He told me to do them separately to see if it's the problem with either of those. If it's not one of those, then the only thing left is the CPU and the GPU. So I guess we'll see. I'm gonna do that tonight because this is the worst. Like I said, this is the worst the problems have ever been. It's to the point where my PC's not usable, even just regularly using it. So I really need to get that fixed. So I'm gonna do those diagnostics as soon as I end this stream for sure. You watch any new shows now that you're not working at Amazon? You have more time to watch or stream shows. Okay, so I started watching Stranger Things with one of my friends yesterday. We were watching it together. Well, I say I started. So I watched going on to Stranger Things. I watched season 1 a long time ago, and I wasn't a fan of it. I think like because I had heard like, oh my god, this show's amazing. This show's the best show in the world. This show's this shows that. Like it's that damn good. It is the talk of like it is the best show in the world. that was my first impressions of Stranger Things. So I was like, all right, let me see what the hype is all about. So I watched the first season. I don't think that there was a second season by this point, or there might have been a second season. I don't think there was though. I watched it. I think I watched it when it first released early on. So I watched the first few episodes, or I watched the whole first season, and the whole time I was just like, this is mid. Like, this is so mid. And like, I think because I was already told about those really high expectations, and then I didn't really see any of it. I was like, okay, this show is mid, and I was like, I'm never watching this show ever again. I do not care about this show until one of my friends that I'm talking to right now. She was like, you got to watch it again. You got to, like, let's watch it together. So we hung out yesterday. We watched like 4 episodes of season 2, and it's still mid. Like, it's still perfectly fine. I will continue to watch it with her whenever we hang out. I was like, this is fine. It's an okay show. It's not bad by any means. I love the aesthetics. I love the intro for some reason. I love the aesthetics. I love the 80s vibes. I love all that stuff about it. But the show itself, it's just fine. Like, it's perfectly fine. It's definitely not worth the hype, but it's still a fine show, and I will continue to watch it whenever I hang out with her. So we watched that yesterday. I watched like 4 episodes of that. I've been watching, so Stranger Things technically, I've been watching this show called Under the Dome. It's on Paramount Plus. I don't think it's a popular show. I've never heard that many people talk, or I've never heard anyone talk about it. And whenever I mentioned it to some people, like, they're like, I've never heard of that. I saw a little clip of it on TikTok. I was like, this looks cool, so let me watch it. And I started watching it on Paramount Plus. It's pretty good. It's pretty good so far. I'm almost done with the first season. I'm on the I think there's 13 episodes in the first season, and I'm on episode 11 or episode 12. So that's where I'm at with Under the Dome. I started watching that like a month or 2 ago, but I hardly have time, so like, I'm just watching it slowly. I think I'm gonna watch it tonight if I get the chance though. So I'm gonna watch that tonight if I get the chance. I probably won't be able to actually, but those are the only 2 shows I've been watching right now: is Stranger Things and Under the Dome. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I rewatched John Wick 3 yesterday. I'm gonna watch John Wick 4 because I know it's in theaters now, so I'm gonna watch John Wick 4 as soon as I get the chance. I can't wait to watch John Wick 4, and I want to get into more horror stuff because I watched with that same friend. I watched Scream 6, and I really liked Scream 6. So yeah, I'm ready to watch that too. PCs need to be more like cars. We can plug in an OBD2 into a car, but not a PC. Facts. I have 2 offers on the table right now between UPS and Amazon. All of my friends is telling me to go to brown instead of blue. I would probably, I feel like I would agree with that, to be honest. Sorry if my camera's moving so much. I'm supposed to load the chat onto my PC. Let's see if I can. No, I still can't. So I'm going to have to keep having to using my phone. What's that show with Jenna Ortega? That's, the one with Jenna Ortega is Wednesday. I started watching like the first 10 seconds of Wednesday, but I stopped because I got busy. I started to like clean my apartment or something like that. But I want to watch Wednesday too. I've heard it's good. So I want to watch Wednesday too. I've had the same experience with Stranger Things. Yeah, it's mid. Stranger Things is mid. How I Met Your Father is good. Hilary Duff is on it, and the dude from Drake and Josh. She looks mad fine. Is it How I Met Your Father? I've never even heard of that show before. I've heard of How I Met Your Mother, but I've never heard of How I Met Your Father. You love Under the Dome? Oh, so there is other people that watch Under the Dome. That's funny. That's funny. Any tips for people who have plantar fasciitis? Don't work at Amazon. That is the number 1 tip I can give you. Don't work at Amazon. Do not work at Amazon. That is the best tip I could give you. Right now, I am off for like 4 days from Amazon Us 2, playing and live streaming Dark Souls 2 on Switch, or 3 on Switch. Were you Thomas, were you the one who's on vacation right now? Enjoy your vacation, for real. What do you think of count? I've never done count, but from what I've seen, like sometimes I just watch the counters when I'm walking by. It looks so boring. It looks incredibly boring. It looks like the most boring thing at the warehouse. Like, it looks so incredibly boring. So boring. I think the guy who plays Barbie is hot. Nah, I can see what you mean. He's a very good looking person. I could see what you mean, and his character's cool. He's definitely like I think probably my favorite character in the show so far. Again, I've only seen the first season. I haven't even finished the first season, but I think he's my favorite character. He's badass, like, especially compared to all the other dorks that are in that little town. a bunch of dorks. He's the only cool. I feel like he's the only cool person there. And then the dude from Breaking Bad, I don't really know the actor's name to be honest, but the dude from Breaking Bad, he pisses me off. He pissed me off in Breaking Bad because he was a cop in Breaking Bad, and I hated his ass so much in Breaking Bad. Like I wanted to just beat his ass in Breaking Bad. I was like, what? Can you kill this man, bro? Like please. I hated him in Breaking Bad, and I hate him in Under the Dome too. I mean, I don't hate him in Under the Dome, especially not as much as I did in Breaking Bad, but he's a good actor because he makes me really hate him. Like he really makes me just want to like slap him across the face for real. I stopped watching Stranger Things after 3 episodes on season 1. I tried to give if a show has like a small amount of episodes on the first season, like for example, like The Office, I think it had like 6 or 12 or something like that. I think it was a relatively small amount. And Stranger Things only had like 8, like somewhere below like 13 or less. When a show has like a small amount like that, I will watch the whole first season. I'll give it the benefit of a doubt. But if it's not good by the end of the first season, I'm out of there. Like The Office, for example. The Office first season was so bland, so I never watched it again. I don't think I'll ever watch The Office again either. I can't. There's like some somewhat funny clips from there, but like other than that, I don't like The Office. It's not for me. Parks and Recreation is so much better than The Office. It's not. Those two shouldn't even be compared. Parks and Rec is so much better. Under the Dome is very good. What's good, Random? Welcome to stream. Nice to see more Under the Dome appreciators. I got to see season 2. I can't wait to finish season 1. Hulu? What's on Hulu? Have you heard of the Chucky TV show? I have, but so here for me, I've never. Well, I say I've never. I don't really watch horror stuff at all anymore. Like because I started to realize like all of it was like just. It doesn't scare me. So whenever I don't get scared by films, and that's the intention of the whole movie, it's kind of like, okay, this is not serving any purpose to me. So I've never really been into horror, or like I used to be when I was younger, but I kind of grew out of it, and I was like, I don't really like this. Like it's not scaring me at all, and because of that, it's just not entertaining to me at all. So I stopped watching horror for a long time. But I'm getting back into it because, like I said, like the friend that I'm talking to, she's really into horror. We saw Scream 6 together. I liked it. Like I liked Scream 6 because I think it was more of the thriller and mystery side of things rather than horror. Like I like the mystery side of things and the thriller. Like Ghostface just stabbing everybody. I'm here for that. Like that's cool. Like I like stuff like that. It reminds me of I kind of explained it like John Wick, but with knives instead. Like I'm here for that. That's cool. So yeah, and Chucky, like I've never watched a Chucky movie. I just can't. Well, I have like the old ones when I was a kid, but like I can't imagine watching them. But like, cause like I feel like I would just put myself in that. I put myself in that scenario and be like, why don't you just like I don't know. Like I would just want to boot the ball somewhere. Like boot the doll somewhere. Like kick him far as hell. I don't know. It's hard for me to get into horror films because I overanalyze things too much. Like I'm sitting there thinking like, why doesn't the character do this? Why doesn't it do, like why are you doing all this stupid crap? Like I think I overanalyze it too much. But I'm trying to turn my brain off and just enjoy the film for what it is. I'm trying to start doing that now. My favorite horror film that I have watched though is VHS. I love VHS. I know there's like 2 or 3. I've only seen the first one, but VHS, the first one is so amazing. I love VHS. That is my favorite horror film because it was the very first horror film where I actually got scared watching it. But I mean, to be fair, I was watching it alone, like at 4 in the morning or like 3 in the morning. I was in high school. It was like summertime. I was watching it at 3 in the morning. All the lights turned off, nobody in the house awake, and I was just sitting in my room alone. So that's probably why I did find it to be scary. I don't know if I would find it to be scary still, but I loved VHS. Such a good film. It was on Netflix, but it's not on Netflix anymore. I watched it because I wanted to see if it's worth the hype, and she's still looking good. Show is funny. I'm on a 4-day straight vacation. Fulfillment is slow. That is offering VTO. I got my fiance VTO for Friday last weekend. Hey, nice. Enjoy that VTO for real. This is my second week at Amazon. My rate is $256 doing pick, no problem so far. Hey, that's not bad at all. $256 for your second week is not bad at all. Hopefully you're enjoying it, Noor. Reminds me of the dude who just played Trevor Phillips, just a complete dick. Yeah, for real. Pam Beesly wasted her hotness. They should have had a spin-off with her and Jim. But she looks so old now. Watch Yellowstone. I watched a little bit of Yellowstone whenever my ex and we lived together. She was watching it, so like I was watching it occasionally because it was just on TV, and I would get home and that's what would be on. So I watched it occasionally. It was, to be honest, it was good, but like I feel like I wouldn't be interested in watching that like as a like watching the whole show from start to finish. I feel like it's not really for me. But like what I was watching, I was like, yeah, this is good. Like I'm intrigued on what's gonna happen next, but maybe I'll give it another chance. But I don't think I have any intentions of going back to it. Oh, How I Met Your Father's on Hulu. I see. I know this is random and hope you're not a Dallas Cowboys fan, but you know what Dallas Cowboys and Tottenham Hotspurs have in common? When was the last trophy? I'm only a Heung-min Son. Okay, I can't pronounce his first name. Heung-min Son fan. Shout out to Son. I have been on the Son hype train since way before people got on it. I've been on the Son hype train since like early days. Shout out to Son. Heung-min Son. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. But shout out to Son for real. I'm not a Cowboys fan. I am a Packers fan / Texans fan because my friend that I went to high school with, he's in the NFL now playing for the Texans. Plus, I'm from Houston, so kind of support the team, only really for Jalen Petrie. Outside of Jalen Petrie, I literally don't care. But Packers fan. I don't really watch American football that much anymore. But Tottenham, screw Tottenham. I hate Tottenham, and I'm glad. Well, I'm not. I was gonna say I'm not glad that Conte got sacked because I wanted him to stay because they were never going to be good with the way he was playing. They have an incredible lineup. Like their team is fantastic, and they were wasting it with a very shitty manager, completely wasting it. Like that team has potential to be fantastic if they just dropped him, and now they have. And unfortunately for the rest of the Prem, I think that there's a decent chance that they're actually going to look good for once. So I'm kind of sad that they sacked him because I was hoping they would stay trash forever. But we might have some competition next season or even towards the end of this season. Thank God we don't have any more games against Tottenham because they're going to have a manager bounce for sure, and they're going to beat some good teams going forward. I don't know who they still play. I hope they have a game against City. I really hope they do because I could see them drop. I could see City dropping points against Tottenham if they do. But yeah, no trophies. 1882 and your trophy cabinet's empty. Sad. Is the friend you're talking about just a friend or a friend? A situationship. A situationship. No intentions on a relationship or anything like that. But you know. You know, not a, you know what I mean. It's a situationship, a casual relationship. Where we at? My schedule is perfect. Okay, I can't speak. Oops, I clicked on something. What did I click on? Okay, there we go. My schedule is perfect for UPS, and I live like 5 minutes away from the warehouse. Monday to Friday, 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. The money isn't as much as Amazon, but I want to be a driver one day, so F it. Yeah, go for it for sure then. Go for it for sure. From what I've heard, UPS is... wait a minute. You were saying... I thought you said USPS earlier. Anyways, UPS, from what I've heard, is still a good job. My cousin worked there for like a long time. I don't know how long he worked there. It might have been like 6 years or something like that. He worked there for a long time. His plans were to be a driver, but if I'm not mistaken, he left because even though he kept asking and even though he was like a good employee and kept working there for so long, they ended up never making him a driver. So he left for better jobs. Banshee? What is Banshee? I've never heard of. Let me look that up. Banshee. A drama from 2013, 4 seasons. Oh, that's got really good ratings. Let me see. I don't think I've ever seen this show before. Okay, I didn't mean that kind of Banshee. The show. What is this show about? I've never heard of this show. Never heard of it. Never seen it, never heard of it. I want Belichick to get the Pats back together. I don't see a future for that team. Not anymore, at least. Nah, for real. No more Man City, but got Man United and Liverpool. Ah, damn, they don't. The thing is, I think Liverpool is only going to get better from here on out. Yeah, I think Liverpool is really going to only get better from here on out. So, to be honest, wait, I don't know. I don't know if Tottenham could take points from Liverpool. I don't know. It's going to be hard. This new we're going to see what this new manager bounce for sure. But it sucks they don't have City because I wish they had City so City could drop points. At all costs, I want City to drop points. I don't know who City has left, But I don't think they have. I don't really think they have anything tough left except for the Champions League opponents, which sucks for me. I want them to drop points so bad. Like I desperately want City to drop points. No need to explain a situation. Yeah, for real. I talked to a driver and his overtime rate was $63 an hour. Damn. $63 an hour. Jeez. Working at UPS? That's crazy. You think Harry Kane will leave or Son? I think if either of them leaves, Tottenham will never make top four. Maybe with Son. But if they don't have... Oh, I lost the comment. If they don't have Son or both, probably not. Oh... I think Kane, for his sake, I hope Kane leaves. I heard United's interested. Apparently that's what they're interested in for the summer. If I think his contract expires soon or something like that. I don't know. Either way, I heard United is interested. I know City was once interested. I think they chose the right path going with Haaland. Although I do think that Kane would have done just as good as Haaland. Not scored as many goals, but still would have done just as good. However, if Harry Kane wants to win a trophy, he needs to, or club, at least at the club level, because I do believe he will win the trophy with England. I do believe that Saka, Rashford, and Kane, if they start those front three, England will win a trophy not this year. Of course, they're not fighting for any trophies this year. But at some point with this squad, within the next 8 years, England will win some sort of international trophy, no doubt. So Kane, I think, will have at least one trophy before he retires because of England. But if he wants to have any sort of club success, he needs to leave Tottenham. They are cursed. They are not going to win anything. He needs to leave Tottenham. And Son, he needs to leave Tottenham too. Son needs to go to Spain. He needs to go to Spain. He needs to go to one of the two big clubs over there. I know there's three, but I'm just ignoring Atletico for now. He needs to go to Real or Barca. Or even, I could even see him. So I know Bayern already has like Sadio Mane. There's a spot for Son somewhere outside of England for sure. At least that's my opinion. But Kane needs to leave. Kane needs to leave if he wants to win a trophy. But do I think he'll leave? I think he might. It's possible. I won't even surprise my non-union job I've ever had was DoorDash. So yeah. Who's your top four? What do you mean top four? Like top four? Like who do I think is going to finish in the table this season? Or because if you're asking that, then Arsenal first, City second, United third. Ooh, Liverpool. Okay, let me look at the table right now. Let me look at the table and give you a proper answer. Is Tottenham? I think it's gonna stay the way that it is right now. To be honest, I don't see. To be honest, I only see Newcastle dropping down to sixth, and Liverpool. Actually, okay, Liverpool fourth. I got Arsenal, City, United, and Liverpool fourth. That's my top four for this season. If that's what you were asking, anyway. Where are we at now? Banshee's about a criminal who takes on the identity of a sheriff of a small town. Damn, that kind of sounds like Under the Dome. That kind of sounds very similar to what's happening in Under the Dome. Mr. Christopher, how was your money with DoorDash? How did you find it? How was the market around you? Arsenal Shine Son? Nah, I feel like that wouldn't fit at all. Imagine how mad the Tottenham fans would be though if he went to the North London rivals. I could see. The thing is we don't even need, like, we have Martinelli and we have Martinelli and Trossard. We don't need a left winger anymore. We just simply don't. And I'm so happy to say that. The only thing I think we need is potentially another. No, our attack is fine. Our attack is completely fine. We just need backup midfielders and backup defenders as well. Son needs to go back to Germany, play for Bayern. Yeah, I mean, I could see Son play. Son could play anywhere. He could play literally anywhere outside of England, I think. If he leaves Tottenham, I don't think it's going to be for a Prem club. And I don't think it should be either, to be honest. You think Roman Reigns beats Cody at Mania? Not a chance. Not a chance. Hawaiian. I actually made a video about that on my wrestling channel. I don't know if you go, it's not even in the link in the description of my videos, is it? But I have a channel called Pro Wrestling Discussions where I talk about professional wrestling, and I actually made a whole entire video about that. Will Cody Rhodes beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? And my answer in that video was, just to put it short, I gave my reasons in there, but no, he will. Cody will win, and there's no way Roman Reigns wins. Top 4 finish? Okay, yeah, I got Arsenal first, City second, United third, and Liverpool fourth. Well, missing the comment. Oh man, I used to see your videos before working with Amazon. Your voice brings memories. Big up to you, man. Hey, appreciate you a lot. That's funny. My voice brings memories. That's really funny. That's really funny to hear. But appreciate you. Glad you've enjoyed the content previously. I cannot wait for this year. I can't wait for the rest of this year. Rumor has it that the titles will be split once again. I heard they're getting rid of the Universal title. That's what I heard. If so, good, because that title's ugly. And it should have never been introduced to begin with. It is a hideous title. Hideous. And not only that, we need to move away from this both world titles looking the same. Not only for the men's, but the women's too. Like the women's is both just the white strap with the red or blue logo. We need to drop that immediately. The men's titles needs to be different. They need to be unique. Each title holder, or if there's only one, well, if there's only one title, if there's only one person holding the titles, like Roman Reigns, like I know he has both titles. It's technically one title. He needs to get rid of one of them. It looks so stupid. Like it looks ridiculous in my opinion. Like, okay, it looks cool. Like, yeah, you're holding around 2 titles, but since they're technically unified and they technically are one championship, they seriously need to just make one belt. It really pisses me off that you're carrying around 2 belts, but it's for one championship. I hate that. So they need to drop. If they're gonna continue to do one world champion in their company, there only needs to be 1 belt. However, if they're gonna continue with 2 going forward, then they need to split it and get rid of the Universal. And I guess bring back Big Gold. Bring back Big Gold. It might be a little bit outdated now, but still bring it back. It looks so beautiful. Who's not gonna like Big Gold? And with the women's titles, both of them need to be completely changed. Completely, like drastically changed. Both of them, drop the white, well, you can keep the white straps, but just make both titles completely different. Make them look like championships and not toys. Like, make them look like actual championships. I'm still working there. It's been 9 months. I still remember how you were mad with people going to the break room and holding tables earlier for their friends. It's funny because I do that now too. I mean, I don't hold the tables for friends, but I always get there super early now because I learned my lesson. I completely learned my lesson doing all that other crap. For real. Like, what's good, Deuces? Welcome to the stream. Nice seeing you again. What's good, man? You love the winged eagle belt? I love the winged eagle belt too. My friend had the winged eagle. Well, he had the blue version of the winged eagle belt, but the winged eagle belt is so nice. That's one that, like, I don't know. I want them to bring back Big Gold, but I don't know. It depends. Like if Cody wins, I could totally see him dropping both titles and bringing back a whole new championship, like something from the past. Not bringing back a whole new championship, but bringing back one from the past. What's good, Christian? Welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm doing good. You check out that pod? No, I didn't, but I did. I haven't checked out the pod. I should have. I've had time, to be honest. I've just been listening to other podcasts. There's this wrestling podcast that I listen to called Wrestle Talk, and I am so far behind on them. Like, I think they release like 4 episodes a week, and I think I'm so far behind right now. I think like I'm in October or September. So I'm trying to catch up on them. I've been listening to nothing but them. I'm trying my hardest to catch up. But with that being said, I did buy his book. I saw one of my friends ordered this on their Instagram story. So, and I've heard people talk about this book. So I didn't listen to the podcast, but I did go out of my way to buy the book for sure, because you told me about David Goggins. My friend on his Instagram story, he posted it. So I was like, you know what? It's time to buy a new book. So yeah, I went to Barnes & Nobles and bought a couple of books today. I say a couple books. This is the only real book that I bought, but here's my Barnes & Noble's haul. I got like 2 other books in here. I got Berserk, which is a manga, because I've been wanting to get into this for so long, because my tattoo artist who did my Vegeta tattoo, she loves Berserk. She's obsessed with Berserk, and I've been wanting to get into it for so long. I've been holding it off for like a year or 2 now. So I was like, you know what? I'm here. I'm at Barnes & Noble's. I'm finally going to start reading it, and I'm this much into it. So that's what I started reading. I've been reading this today, Berserk, and also I got Fire Punch as well. So this I read the first one. I couldn't find the second one anywhere, and I wasn't gonna pay like so much extra to buy the second one online. I was like, I'll wait until I find it in person if I ever do read the second one. And I saw it today. I was like, I'll buy this one because this is volume 2, and I was reading volume 1. I read volume 1 like 2 years ago, so to be honest, I don't even remember what happened. But I think I'll be able to get back into it pretty quickly. But I actually have like my manga. I'm starting to build a manga collection now, as you can see right there. I'm starting to build a manga collection, so I've been reading this year a lot more. So I've been reading a bunch of other books as well as manga, and I need Dragon Ball Super Volume 17, but I'm ready to read this. But yeah, I'm excited. The font is huge on here, but I'm excited to read this for sure, though. I cannot wait to read this because I'm looking for that motivation. And hey, thank you for the donation, Ji-sung. Thank you so much for the donate, the $5 dono. I appreciate you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much for the $5 dono, for real. I appreciate you so much, dude. Can't thank you enough for that. Deuces down, yo, dope. Yeah, for real. Thank you, bro. Because you and like my other friend, and just like I said, I've been here. It's really random. Like it's one of those things where it's like it's meant to be, because I've been hearing about him a lot. So I'm definitely ready to get into this book. So yeah, I'll whenever I finish it, I'm gonna read like 10 pages per day whenever I do start reading it. So I'm gonna just go 10 pages at a time. How many pages is this? 300. So it's only gonna take 30 days. It probably, how many days left do I have on my challenge? I have like 30. I have somewhere around those amount of days left. So I'll definitely finish this book by the end of it, and whenever that comes, I'll let you know what I thought of it. If I'm really interested in the book, I'll probably ended up reading way more than 10 pages, because like with some of the mangas I was reading, I went way past 10 pages, because I was reading Dragon Ball Super, and I freaking love the manga for Dragon Ball Super, so I've been doing that as well. But I'll definitely let you know what I thought about it. Thank you for the recommendation. And I'll still listen to that podcast too, for sure. No doubt about it. I'll still listen to the podcast and let you know what I think of the whole thing, for sure. So I got you. I still can't open Discord. Let me reopen it again. Okay, and thank you, Ji-sung, for the $5 dono. I appreciate you a lot, man. I really, really do. Thank you so much, for real. Looks like a pretty decent collection, man. I just got the Art of War. Art of War. I feel like I've heard of that. I feel like I've heard of Art of War. I feel like somebody's told me about this recently. But yeah, that's my manga collection. I have way more books in my other room, but I need to fill these shelves. I might just fill them with books. This is what my shelf. I built this setup in February of last year, and I still haven't completely filled the shelves. I'm sorry if you can hear my cat meowing, by the way. I have her in the other room because she's gonna tear up my house if I leave her in this room for too long. So I need to fill these shelves. I might just end up grabbing my books from my other room and putting them in here too, because these bottom shelves have been empty for so long now. So I really need to fill those empty spots. So I will get to doing that soon. I've heard of the Art of War, but I've never read it before, I think. Or did I? I don't think I did. My cat is stressing in the other room. I just don't want to let her in because I can't trust her anymore. I really can't trust her anymore. I can't trust her because for whatever reason, she started peeing all over, like all in my kitchen. Like she'll pee in my sink, she'll pee in my, like I don't wear shoes in my house. And whenever people come in, I tell them to take them off and put them, I have like a little mat at the front of my thing. And she started peeing all over the shoe mat there too, and on my shoe, like on one of my pair of shoes. I need to go get them washed. I just have them sitting outside because she peed all over those. Like for whatever reason, she started peeing everywhere. So I don't trust her on this side of the house anymore. If I'm doing something like streaming and I know I can't focus on her, I do not let her inside the house at all anymore. So that's why she's over there on that side of the apartment, over there. So if y'all hear her, I'm sorry, but I think she's quieted down now. And she's spraying a lot too, like spraying her pee everywhere because she's in heat. She's been in heat for like 3-4 months now. It's nonstop. I don't know what's happening, but I need to get her spayed already. Can't wait to hear the update. Yeah, I'm waiting on an update myself from it. Or you're talking about the book stuff. Never mind. Margie was good. Welcome to the stream. How's it going, Margie? It's nice seeing you again, like always. Art of War is about military strategy by Sun Shu. I'm gonna say Shu, even though that's probably not even correct. Man, I am hungry. I had Panda Express earlier. I haven't had Panda Express in so long, but it did not fill me up at all. I don't know why. I feel like I'm like fat mode right now. I'm so hungry still. What's good, Vaughn? Welcome to the stream. I think I'm sorry. You said hello like a few minutes ago. Sorry, I missed that. Was just about to ask you that. What were you gonna ask about the spaying? Yeah, I need to get her spayed. I really need to get her spayed. You ever thought about driving for Amazon? Yeah, I have. I applied for a DSP, right? That's what it's called, a DSP. I applied for DSP a long time ago, but they never like contacted me again at all. So I never bothered with them again because there's a DSP like right next to my house. Like I'm probably like a 2-minute drive from it. Like I pass it every morning going to work. So I did apply for that one, but they never hit me up again, or they never got back to me. So I was like, yeah, I'll just leave it like that. And heat, yeah, she's in heat. She's always she's like, I looked it up, and apparently heat only lasts for like a couple of weeks or a couple of days or something like that. But she's been in heat for 3 straight months. Like every day she's calling for mate, like a mate calling, doing the annoying vocal sounds that they do, spraying on places. It sucks. Like my house, my apartment, like a month ago, or not even a month ago, like 3 weeks ago, I started to realize I was like, I didn't notice this because I became nose blind to it. But my mom told me that like she walked into my apartment at one point and she told me like it smells in here, like you could tell you have a cat because it smells like cat piss. And I was like, damn, like I didn't know that because I became nose blind to it. But after that, I was like, I am done. She's not coming on this side of the apartment at all for as long as as long as I'm not watching her. She is not allowed on this side of the apartment. None of that stuff. So I've been keeping her on that side. She doesn't spray over there for whatever reason. It's only over here. And I got rid of the smell so quick. I remember like the very next day, I deep cleaned the hell out of my apartment. I went crazy with Odoban, Pine Sol, all that stuff. I sprayed the whole place down. I deep cleaned like crazy. I got a bunch of wallflowers. I lit some incense like multiple days in a row. I did all you could to make it smell better. And then yesterday, or a couple of days ago as well, I deep cleaned yet again. And I just went crazy. I deep cleaned my place like crazy. I was like, I'm not letting my house. I am very like, I guess, self-conscious, you could say, about having a smelly apartment. I was like, I am not going to be one of those people. And now my place smells beautiful. And I asked my mom to come over a few days ago, literally just to smell, because she was already on her way home from work. And we live in the same neighborhood. I was like, if you're on your way home, can you just stop by my house or by my apartment real quick and tell me how it smells? And she's like, okay, it smells good here. So it smells good in my apartment now, thank God. It smells beautiful in here, but it smelled bad, I think, for a couple of weeks, and I had no idea because nobody was coming over, and until my mom came over and she told me, I was like, damn, I did not know, but thank you. Busy doing things when I really need to be doing something else. I feel you. That was me today. That was definitely me today. She's trying to turn it into a boom boom room. Someone probably just got a cat around your apartments. Potentially, yeah. There was this one kitten that was lurking around my apartment. Actually, that kitten a couple times. That kitten ran inside of my apartment. It was the smallest little kitten. It ran inside my apartment like a couple times. But my neighbor who just moved out recently, it wasn't his cat, but it was okay. So I have a neighbor right here and a neighbor right here. The neighbor right there, it was their cat, but they were not taking care of it at all. So when the neighbor right here moved out, the neighbor to the left of me, or to your right, I think, whatever. I don't know how the mirroring works here, but the neighbor on this side moved out, and whenever they did that, they just took the cat. They're like, they're not taking care of this cat. This cat's roaming around doing whatever it wants. We're taking it with us. So that kitten is gone. It was a small little kitten. She came inside my apartment a few times, but she's gone now. I haven't seen her in a long time. There's only one other. Well, actually, there's one cat around my apartment, and it does belong to those neighbors because only one of the neighbors moved out. The other neighbor still lives in that apartment. They've had a cat for like a year now, But that cat started bringing around friends. Like there's like a whole posse of stray cats that hangs around here. So maybe that's why. Gonna be starting 1:20 to 11:50 a.m. delivery station at Amazon soon. Any thoughts or tips? I suck at giving the delivery station tips because I have never worked at a delivery station, but that's a crazy shift code, like a shift time. That's crazy. Best wishes with that for real. Best wishes with that for real. Just don't stress about your first week. Don't stress about the first few weeks. I'm sure I'm speaking from my experience at a fulfillment center. I'm sure it still works the same way at a delivery station. At a delivery station. I'm sure it still works the same way. Don't stress about the first few weeks because if you make mistakes like that, Amazon's going to be they're going to be okay with that. So yeah, don't worry about making mistakes early on. Just make sure you correct them going forward in the future and don't let them happen over and over, you know. But just don't stress about the first few weeks because you probably will. I know for my first few weeks, I made a lot of mistakes, but for the first month, you're basically immune to getting written up, not for quality error and stuff like that. So you should be good. Just don't stress about it the first couple of weeks. Have you enjoyed it so far, Deuces? Because you're in your fourth week now. Have you enjoyed it so far? What's good, Anna Ramirez? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? It's nice seeing you here again. I feel like I haven't, for some reason, I feel like I haven't seen you in a few weeks. I don't know when the last time we talked was, but I feel like it's been a few weeks. But what's good? Welcome back to the stream. And that's it for my Prime. I think my water's in the kitchen, so I should probably grab that. I think I can grab that. Let me grab that real quick. Let me take y'all with me since my mic is connected. To the kitchen we go. This is my YouTube studio. Y'all are gonna get a feel for the layout. This is how close the kitchen is. I'm in the kitchen now. And now I'm back into my YouTube studio. And I'm sitting it down again. I'm that close to my kitchen. It's so nice. Sometimes it doesn't work out for the best though, because if I'm editing or gaming and I get hungry, food is so easy access. I don't have to walk down any stairs. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to do anything. So I can get food instantly. It's not, to be honest, it's kind of toxic. It's kind of toxic. I have no self-control, so. Our XL location is meh. I'm not staying there long, but I hate it. LMAO. I took Veto every day besides the first week. Now I've been there about a month. How's that? What do y'all do at XL facilities? Like, how is that? I've always wondered how that is. If you're looking for a job, you should apply at the Home Depot DC. The pay is good. My friend used to work at Home Depot. I've actually applied for Home Depot, but a long time ago, but I never got accepted. I remember, I think I applied to Home Depot whenever I thought I was going to get fired from Amazon, because it was like I was still early on in my Amazon career, and I think I remember applying to Home Depot, but I never got accepted. But I could probably reapply though if I choose to do so, for sure. I saw they have a 4-panel test without marijuana. Really? That's interesting. I remember whenever I did my drug test, THC was on there. THC was on there. But those oral swabs, they don't catch anything. They don't catch anything. You could smoke an hour before doing those oral swabs, and they do not catch anything. So it doesn't even matter. Though the thing is, and so my mom is an HR manager at a whole different company. Obviously, she doesn't work at Amazon or anything like that. But she's an HR manager in like some corporate setting, and she says the reason that they do those tests is because they don't care if you necessarily smoke weed occasionally or do drugs like on the weekends or anything. They don't care about that. What they care about is the people who frequently do them. So the reason that they use those oral swabs is because they want to catch people who are frequently doing that stuff, but it still doesn't even work. That's the thing. Like, it doesn't even work because you could literally smoke and then like an hour later take an oral swab and you most likely won't get caught. So it's like it doesn't even really do anything. What's good, Haas? Welcome to the stream. Weed is bad. That is partially true, but for the most part, it's also very good, depending on what you're using it for. Ligma bereavement. Ligma balls. Haha, funny. What's good, Builder Reef Aquatics? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? where are we at? We're at 54 minutes. I'm not gonna do a time limit on today's stream, so we'll go as long as I feel like it, to be honest. Probably like I don't know, 2 hours, hour and a half. I guess we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, if y'all want to ask any questions, let me know. Anything y'all want to talk about, let me know. Again, Ji-Sung, thank you so much for the $5 dono. Appreciate you a lot. Appreciate you a lot, Ligma. I mean, Ji-Sung. I read Ligma on my phone and I said Ligma. C11 C11 got Ligma. Damn, low key. How's the ankle healing? Better than ever. Better than ever. I know. So how my ankle is feeling right now is how my ankle was feeling a few months ago when I decided to just go on a run because I thought it felt better. Turns out it didn't feel better. It ended up hurting after that run. So I know that at least for like another month, even if it still feels this way, I know I shouldn't run still. But it feels amazing. Like I have not felt any foot or ankle pain in the last I think I'm going on 4 days now or 3 days where I felt no what's it called at all, no ankle pain at all. So it's been so much better. It's been so nice not having to wake up to that pain because I was waking up with my foot hurting. Like it was hurting a lot. So finally, not being at Amazon was the problem. Not being at Amazon has finally helped me recover. I have been getting rest more. I've been getting better sleep. Just as a human being, I've been having so much better of a life experience. So it's been way better. So that's how my ankle's been. I might need to go back to Amazon next week. I'm still not sure. I'm waiting for their response. I just submitted some paperwork today, so I'm waiting for their response. But we'll see what happens. I definitely, if I want to run a marathon one day. I will have. There's no doubt about it. I will have to quit Amazon in order to do that. So, and I value I value the marathon way more than I could ever value a damn working at Amazon. So, has there been layoffs in your location? Because there has been a lot at my location. I was personally laid off in January. It sucks. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Random. I'm really sorry to hear that. There hasn't been for blue badges at my site. For white badges, I'm not sure. Were you a white badge, Random? But for blue badges, there hasn't been. You should collab with SB. We've done one on his channel, but we should definitely do one on my channel. That's a good suggestion, KM. We probably will at some point. We did one on his channel, but I definitely will do one on my channel at some point. Whenever I get the chance. Whenever my computer starts working back normally, I'll probably go ahead and do that again. Sorry, I keep shaking the camera. I'm trying to read the chat. Actually, I should be able to pull the chat up on my computer now. Yeah, the chat's on my computer now. I don't know. I could have just done this a long time ago because my computer stopped tripping out. All right, chat's on the computer. Let's see what happens. Let me see. Let me read y'all's messages. What's your mile PR? It's not good. So it's not good, but take a guess. I was only running for, how long was I running for? September, October, November, December. I was running for like 3 months. I was running for like 3 months because 2 of those months were injured. 5 months total, but 2 of those months were heavily injured. So, let me know. Let me take a guess on what my mile time was, and I'll let you know if you shot under or above, and then I'll tell you afterwards. But just take a guess. Take a guess. 7:45. I said it wasn't good. I said it was 7:45 to me is good. So if you think it's 7:45, I'll give you a hint. And this is gonna sound embarrassing. I was lazy as hell in high school. My high school mile time was 18 minutes, I think. 17 minutes, somewhere around then. So 7:40. You shot under. You didn't shoot that much under. But you shot under. I actually don't remember what my mile time was specifically, but it was definitely not. It was definitely not 7:45. I wish it was 7:45. I wasn't fast. I'm not a fast runner, and I wasn't fast whenever I was running. What's good, Inferno? Welcome to the stream. Nice seeing you back again. What's good, Inferno? How would you? That's good to hear, bro. You ever get an MRI done on it? Yeah, I got an MRI done, and nothing came back. Nothing came back at all. So, literally nothing came back on my MRI, unfortunately. Our facility, we move heavy boxes to the label location, organize, and then we route the pallets as organized and move pallets using EPG. Electronic pallet jacks are manual, etc. Build a Reef Aquatics. I've watched streams for years now. You can't get me with Candace, Dick Fit in Your Mouth. You can't get me with any of that, man. There's not one that I haven't already heard. So you can you can stop trying. You can stop trying, Build a Reef. You can stop trying because I've heard them all. I've literally heard them all. I'm a part of a group that might start to use Discord. Is there much of a learning curve for the owner and the mods? Yeah, for me, yeah, because I opened my own Discord, not having using Discord at all. So for me, yes, there was. But YouTube videos will help you out. If you have somebody who, if you're making a group, okay, so if you're making it with a group and none of y'all have ever used Discord before, then realistically, there's not going to be any problem because it's going to be like a group chat, the same as it would be on iPhone or the same that it would be on WhatsApp. There's no difference between that and Discord. If you're just using it with a small group of like 10 to 20 people, if that's what you're using it for, you'll see no difference. However, if you're planning on making a big group with like 200 people, 100 people, even more than that, and you're trying to have a moderator and you're trying to have like rules and all types of things like that, then yes, there is a big learning curve, Margie, for sure. But again, if you're using it for like 10 to 20 people, especially if you know these people personally, then nah, there's no learning curve. It's going to be no different than being in a regular group message on iPhone, like an iMessage group chat. Marathon stream coming soon. Maybe for like my third or fourth marathon, but Build a Reef, man, no. Do you like Wendy's nuts? Do you like fit? No, bro. Do you like fitness? I know what you do. There's not one that I haven't already heard, trust me. Not one that I haven't already heard, trust me. Marathon stream eventually, maybe. That'd be really interesting. I wouldn't even be able to chat for sure. I wouldn't even be able to chat. Where was I at? Okay, so Hawaiian, my mile time I think was like, oh, it's on my, I know it's on my phone, but let me see if it's on this phone. I don't think it's on this phone. I think this phone's dead anyway. Yeah, this phone is so dead that it's not even showing the dead battery logo. I need to charge this phone then. But I think it was like 8:30 or 8:32, somewhere between 8:20 and 8:40. That was my mile time. This was, I was actually still injured at the time. I think without the injury, I probably could have still done better. But again, it was like around 8 something. It was around 8 minutes. So somewhere around 8:20 to 8:40. But I was proud. I was happy and proud of it. I was like, you know what? This is my first time setting a mile time. I'm happy for it to be that way. Yet I was injured, and I had only been running. I think I recorded that like in December, and I had only been running since September. So for me, that was good. I was still happy with that for sure. But I think my goal is to get my mile time to like 6 minutes. I want to get a 6 minute mile time. I want to, yeah, I would like to get a 6 minutes, not 6 minutes flat, but like 6:45, 6:50, 6:55. In the high 6 minutes is fine with me. I would like to do 18 minutes on a 5K, and I don't have any. I've never done like a 10K or a half marathon or a marathon, so I don't know my goals for that yet. I know for my real marathon, I just want to complete it. Like when I do my first marathon, I literally just want to complete it. 6 hours would be like fine for me, but I just want to complete it. I don't care if I complete it in 7 hours. As long as I can complete the marathon, that's fine with me. I just want to complete it. But my 5K time was bad, but I did rank like in the halfway mark with all the other competitors. I think my 5K time was like 32:18 or something like that. I want to get that down to 18 minutes, so I have a lot of work to do whenever I do start running again. But yeah, I was never fast, and I still wasn't a good runner at all. But I'm trying to get there whenever I'm done being injured. With the way that my foot is going, it feels like we are on the right path. I'm supposed to start physical therapy soon. Whenever that starts, I will be in there, thankfully. But yeah, Hoss, I hated the mile at school as well. I really hated the mile. I walked it. That's why my mile time was like 18 minutes, because I walked it. I was lazy. What's good, Iman? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Just did my first picking shift for FC. What's good, NA? Welcome to the stream. Kaio, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Hello to you as well. In a 10-second tack time, 285 rate. I don't know if that's bad or not. For pick, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. For pick, for your first shift, that is not bad at all for your first shift. So that's literally not bad at all. I broke my back at Amazon. My back is broken. Press F to doubt. Not bad for being injured. Yeah, still. You'll start off doing both stowing and pick line. Stowing, you have to manage 3 hours, putting package to spinal. Pick is where, oh, okay, let me see. I was a white badge. We showed up for the morning shift and the doors were locked and badges wouldn't work. And security was standing right by the door, HR at the door, said our work period ended. Damn, they didn't even tell y'all before y'all went into work? They just let y'all find out right then and there? That's crazy. That's really like disrespectful, low key. They let y'all go to work and find out instead of texting y'all or emailing y'all. That's really messed up. That's really messed up. But yeah, the white badges, they get let go, especially during the period. If you get hired on before peak, like a couple months before peak, and then you notice it dips in productivity after peak and it gets slow, that's like one of those things where it's like you should probably expect to be like unfortunately that's how it works. And I'm sorry to hear that though. I hope that I hope that you find something better for real, because there's better out there than Amazon. There definitely is. Just take it as a sign. The group is likely to start off pretty small, but there's a possibility of it growing. Want to keep it safe. The leader has a growing following on YouTube. Oh, okay. So probably maybe like in a scenario where I was in. If that's the case, then probably gonna have to watch videos. If you don't, because for me, whenever I started my Discord, I had 2 members in specific that knew the ins and outs of Discord. They knew everything that you needed to know about Discord. One of them, Bob, both of them are still my moderators, but Bob was the first moderator, and he was like, I'm willing to help you out because my Discord was bland as hell. It had nothing to it. I didn't know how to moderate it. I didn't know how to own it. I didn't know how to do anything. So he literally carried me throughout my whole entire first year with Discord in terms of how to run the thing. I think now the server is like a year and a half old. Now I know how to pretty much work Discord completely. There's still some things that I don't know that my moderators know, but having someone like that was able to guide me through it was what really helped. If you don't know anyone who's already experienced enough with Discord, then you could probably watch YouTube videos, but best case scenario, you'll start the server and someone in there will already know how to work Discord, and you can appoint that person moderator if you feel that they are, I guess, mature enough and responsible enough to trust them with the powers of what it's like being a moderator on Discord. So if you find someone like that, then it's definitely a step in the right direction. I would offer my help, but I'm just too busy, to be honest. But I would totally offer my help otherwise. Like if I had nothing going on, I would straight up just be like, yeah, I'll straight up help you out and help you get the Discord running and stuff like that. And if you do get Discord, I don't know, are you? I feel like you are in my Discord server, Margie. You can always use my Discord server as a reference for what you want your Discord server to look like as well. Because like I feel like I really enjoy the layout that I have for my server. So you can always use mine as a reference as well if you're interested in that. Because I see that you're in it. I know that you probably like deleted Discord or just don't use it, but I see that you're in it. So you could always use that as a reference as well. He's a runner, he's a track star. Builder Reef is quoting Tyson, LMAO hilarious. It's funny because I'm technically a white badge, but they just gave us blue badge. My job is right next to Amazon and their parking lot is never full. The parking lots at Amazon are huge, so they really never get full except for peak season. Peak season you'll see them get as close to full as possible, but even then I don't think that they really ever get fully filled up completely. Like almost never. As large as my facility is, we only have 50-ish people working my shift. What's good, Striker? Welcome to the stream. Main man Striker. What's good, bro? Striker, how you doing, bro? What you doing today? What you doing, Striker? You off today, bro? But yeah, Margie, if you need it, if you I know you have Discord, so you could just send me a message on what it's like or like what you might need help with. I'm down to help in that way for sure. So. It's been so long I don't remember what kind I use. I might pay you a visit again. I'm glad you had your friend. Yeah, shout out to Bob. I didn't know him in person. I've still never met Bob, but I will one day. I've been to the Midwest twice, and both times we were never able to meet up. Also, he lives in like, oh, I'm not gonna say where he lives, but he lives like kind of far from where I was, like a couple hours. So I don't think we were gonna be able to anyways. But I think that I think that I want to meet him. I want to meet like a lot of people on my Discord. I've already met like a few people from my Discord. Like I've met Leo, Knight. I've also met Crystal. I've met a few people from my Discord. Yudo. I don't remember Yudo's real life name, but I remember meeting her as well when I was in Chicago. I've met a few people from my Discord, but I'm trying to meet. I'm trying to meet like a lot more people. One day I will. One day I will. Just relaxing, nice. You like imagine? I'm not gonna fall, dude. Builder, trust me, Reef. I have heard all of the methods in the book. You are not gonna catch me. Find a new one, and then maybe you can catch me. But at this point, my guard is already so high. You're probably not gonna be able to. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Chill with my cousins. They came over. Hey, nice. That's fire. That's fire. You just might do that. Thanks for the offer. Yeah, you again, you can use mine as a reference. And even if you don't want to use mine as a reference, I mean, even if you want more personal help, if you text me some questions every now and then, add me as a friend on Discord. Or text me every now and then I'll definitely help you out that way too. When I meant I don't have enough time to help you out, I meant I don't have enough time to jump into the server and do the whole thing, because I have been offered to do that, and I realized I didn't have enough time, so I was like, I'm not doing it. By Dark Knight Ninja, he kind of occasionally goes in here, but yeah. I'm always down to help with the occasional questions, because I definitely feel now like I'm an experienced Discord user who knows the ins and outs of running a server now. Before, though, I just had no clue. But I love my server now. It feels so polished and so beautiful. I think it's like, in terms of how it looks, it's as polished as it's gonna get until Nitro keeps making more features. I love Discord Nitro. Discord Nitro is so goated. I remember buying it and thinking there's no way I'll sign up for this again. But then I realized like this is too nice. I like it too much. And they just made it to where you can change the color of your Discord app too. I love it so much. You should visit Georgia. Let's watch Arsenal game together. What part of Georgia? I've actually been to Georgia a few times. My Thea or my aunt used to live out there. She used to live out there for like a while, actually, like almost a decade, I think. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't remember specifically how long she was out there. But my Thea lived out there. So I went to like Atlanta a couple of times, or I went to Atlanta once. I went to Augusta. Is that Augustus or Augusta? I went somewhere around there too. Hey, if there's an Arsenal bar down there, I'm down. I'm always down. I don't have any intentions on visiting Georgia anytime soon, but I would be down. Atlanta, see, I need to revisit Atlanta as an adult. I went to Atlanta as a kid. I thought it was incredibly boring. I didn't care for it, but your experiences are so much different, because if you're 21, you're able to go into bars, you're able to check out a lot more things. So I'd be so down to revisit Atlanta as an adult for sure. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Georgia, but again, I was a kid. I'm totally willing to do it again and see what I like about it now. And if I do go, I'll let you know. Again, I'm coming to Seattle in May. If anyone lives in Seattle, is there even I've never heard anyone say they work at a Seattle site. So is there even a site out there in Seattle? But if anyone in here is from Seattle, I will be in Seattle in May if anybody wants to link up or hang out or anything. But yeah, I'd definitely be down. You tried build, but trust me, I know them all. Like I said, I've been watching streamers for like 10 years now, so I know all the tricks in the book. There's always those new ones that come up out of nowhere, like Ligma. When that came out, when people started saying like, "Oh, did you hear Ninja has Ligma?" Like when people started saying that one got a lot of people, because that was brand new and fresh. We haven't had something like Ligma come up since then. Like since 2018, nothing new has came up. So it's like I know all the tricks in the book now. About 2001, 2004, I was over MSN chat room and still have a few people I keep in contact with. One is a pretty close friend. That is so cool. I haven't AOL chat rooms, MSN chat rooms. Those are old. Like those were like the early days of the internet. It feels like I was never in any of them, but I do remember using AOL on my grandma's computer. I don't think I messaged anyone specifically, but I just remember booting up the app and like just looking around inside of it or whatever. It was an interesting time. I miss the, as much as I am grateful and I love the current day internet, I do miss the old internet. Like if I can go back for one day and just live what it was like to be on the old internet, even before YouTube, or like when YouTube was early doors, like 2005, 2006, when YouTube just came out and there was barely any videos on the site. I missed that period. Not only YouTube as well, but like when you would try to load up MySpace and it loaded so slow, like incredibly slow. Even if you had good internet, it was still extremely slow. And if you had dial-up internet, it was still making all those weird old beeping sounds. Or if you like booting up AOL, all the old classic sounds that AOL made, I miss all of that stuff. I miss that era of the internet. It's sad because we're never gonna be able to experience anything like that. Like everything now is like so polished and so nice, and internet is so fast. Like if I want to get to somebody's Facebook page right now, I'm there like in 4 seconds if I do it quickly enough. Or even like those people who do Wikipedia hunting, like where you go on a Wikipedia page and try to find a whole different topic. People do that with like in a minute. Like that would never be able to happen back then. I admittedly do miss clicking on a website and waiting for it to load for ages, or opening up an application and waiting for the little bars to go across, and the cursor had a little time, a little hourglass next to it. Like as much as I love current day internet, I do miss those times. Those are like yeah, like when's the last time, I don't even think Windows has it anymore, but when's the last time you've seen the cursor with an hourglass next to it? Like it's been ages, and I do miss seeing that. But things are so fast now, there's no need to even have that in to the internet anymore. I do miss those though. I mean, I didn't get to experience it that much because I started using the internet like around 2006 maybe, and I was only like 7 years old at the time. So I was like, from then until like 2011, the internet was not polished at all. 2011 maybe not. 2010, 2009, like just early on, using my grandma's computer just reminds me of all of that old stuff. I miss all of that old stuff so much. Like really, I really do. That brings me back though. Like I said, if I could use a dial-up computer or internet with dial-up right now, I would love to. And if it would work properly, but the thing is if you bought, like I don't even know how to pronounce his name. He's Australian though. There's a YouTuber who goes into old computers and uses them, and like he'll unbox old computers and refurbish them and make them all nice, and he'll use the software and stuff like that. He does that. But nothing works on there anymore. Like he'll open it up and just nothing works anymore. So it's like you can buy these computers still, but they're pointless because none of the applications work. Some of the old, like really old, like Macintosh computer, I say Macintosh, they're Macs now, but they were Macintosh back then. Some of the really old Macs from back then, those still work occasionally. Like you could find like the late 90s Macs, like some of those still work, but obviously it's useless in today's day and age, so it sucks. But I do love the old internet days. What's good, Jose? Welcome to the stream. Amazon through San Diego. Shouts out to my fellow the Sunny City folks out there in San Diego. I've never been to Cali before. One day I will go. Maybe I'll go to San Diego. I guess we'll see. If I could choose anywhere to go to California, well, I'd probably go to Northern California. But if I had to go to Southern, I'd probably go to San Diego. So that'd be pretty nice. Or that or San Francisco. I've heard San Francisco is nice too. Stayed 10 years in Georgia, stayed in Albany. I love it. I don't think I've heard of Albany before. Dial-up internet was the bee's knees. That tone when you connect was iconic for real, though. Like, for real. Like, let me see. Is this phone alive? Okay, this phone's alive. My other phone's still dead. Let me see. I'm about to play some nostalgia for y'all. Hopefully it doesn't... Bro, what? I was literally, I don't know if this is going to show, but I typed in AOL, and on my recent search history, it says AOL message send sound. I was already looking up these AOL sounds. I don't know when, but again, it's the top, like you can see the little history icon. It's the top one. I must have been deep in nostalgia a couple of months ago or something, but that's so funny. I'm about to play this. Hopefully it's not too loud for y'all, but I'm about to play it and see if we can get some nostalgia. Aw, this is so cute. That sound right there. That's crazy. Where's the You Got Mail?
You got mail.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You got mail. I miss those old internet sounds. I love those old internet sounds. I was born in 94. I think I love this old technology. I was born in 99, but I can still relate to it. I think if it wasn't for my grandma's computer, I wouldn't be able to relate to it. But I just remember using my grandma's computer all the time. My grandma was always years behind whatever was current, so using her computer reminded me of that stuff. Fun memories. Think you made me smile. Hey, made myself like this whole conversation made me smile talking about AOL and stuff. What's good, Melissa? Welcome to the stream. You feel old now. When I first used Windows was Windows 95. That's how old I am. Damn. I think. Oh, I don't remember the first Windows I used. It might have been. Let me see. It was again on my grandma's ancient computer. She was always decades behind, so she probably was using something like Windows 95. Let me look up the Windows 95, like how it looked. Okay, yeah, I don't think it was Ooh, it might have been Windows 95. No, I think I don't remember. It must have been one of the 90s ones, but I don't know for sure though. But Windows 95, yeah, that's man. I still have my old computer. Haven't tried it in years. Probably need to go in to just simply clean it out. You should like make a video. You should make a YouTube video visiting my old computer because I guarantee you you would find some interesting stuff in that computer for sure, and it would just be nice. Like I miss grandma's computer. I don't even think my grandma has that computer anymore, but my grandma has a smartphone now. Like my grandma was up with the nowadays my grandma's more up with the times. Like even my other both of my grandmas my one of them, the one that I'm talking about, she has like an Android or whatever, but my other grandma has a freaking iPhone. She knows how to work FaceTime and everything like that, so she's caught up with the times. She types incredibly slow though. My grandma, like the other one, the one that is more up to the times with the iPhone, she types so slow. Like it's incredibly slow. Like watching her type is a struggle. I'm just like, grandma, I need to next time I see her, I need to teach her how to use voice memos because it would save her so much time if she learned how to use voice memos. Because like most people, not most people, but a lot of people on iMessages use voice memos now, including me occasionally. Like iMessage is elite now, so just use voice memos, grandma. Come on, get up with the times. You got the iPhone, you might as well go the full way and use voice memos. Where were we at? I was gonna look something up, but I forgot what I was gonna look up. Yeah, Margie, you should make a video opening up my old computer. There was one specific sound that you knew that it wasn't gonna connect. I was the kid who used all the dial-up minutes for the month and a week. Damn, your parents probably hated you. And then it wouldn't connect. Having to get off because of the phone. I feel old and stop. Y'all young. I'm definitely the youngest in this conversation, but I can still relate to a lot of this stuff. Windows XP. Windows XP wasn't that old at all, right? How old is Windows XP? I almost guessed that correctly. 2001. So it wasn't like incredibly old, but that's still really old. Windows XP. I definitely remember using Windows XP for sure, no doubt. Windows XP for sure. Born in 86. Damn, 13 years older than me. I was born in 99. My birthday's coming up in 3 weeks. 20 days. 20 days now. 3 weeks. Almost 3 weeks. A little bit less than 3 weeks. 20 days. 20 days. What's good, Nikki? Welcome to the stream. At work listening to you, helping make time go by. Hey, appreciate you. I've been live for 83 minutes now, so 2 hours and 23 minutes. I'll probably go for like another hour or another 30 minutes or whatever. My phone, for the first time ever, I finally have a fully charged phone, so I don't have to worry about my phone dying. Let me see what it's on. It's on 57 or 56 or something like that, so we're definitely still good for a lot longer. So I'm going, as long as you are chatting, I'm going. So that's the vibe for today. But yeah, Windows XP. I'm glad it's making the time go by faster for sure though. Nikki, can you relate to any of the old computer talk? 80s, 84. We're out there. June 15th, 1984, September 27th, 1986. April 15th, 1999 to me. At the very least, we can all say we were born in the 1900s. So ooh, that makes us sound old. I saw a TikTok like a month ago. I saw a TikTok about there was like this 17 or 18-year-old talking to like a 24 or 25-year-old, or like a 23-year-old. Yeah, because I remember the person was my age. Might have been 24, but it was like a 15 or 16-year-old or 17-year-old talking to a 24-year-old, and the 24-year-old was like the teenager asked like, how old are you? And the guy was like, oh, I'm 24. And the person was like, damn, you're old as hell. And he was like, I'm 24. I'm not old. Like, I'm not old at all. What are you talking about? I'm old. Just because I'm like a few years older than you, I'm not old. And the kid was like, or the 17-year-old was like, well, you were born in the 1900s. That makes you really old. And when you say it like that, that definitely is, that makes you old. And to think about the fact that people were born in the 2000s and they're already 21, like I'm going to the bars and I'm seeing people there that were born in 2000s. It's just so weird. Like I know they're only like 2 or 3 years off from me, and in some cases a few months off from me. But it's still weird hearing them say that they're born in the 2000s. Like as soon as you talk to someone and you ask like, oh, how old are you? And then they tell you your age and you're like, wait, this age? And then you're like, when were you born? And they say 2000. It's like, what? Like how? For whatever reason, it just doesn't connect with my brain. Believing that someone was born after, I don't know why. I just think the 1900s are the only thing. And then another thing I saw on TikTok, I saw this like a few days ago. Everyone who was born in the 1900s, like after the 70s, they always think that the 70s were only 30 years ago. They were like 50 years ago at this point. Like the 70s were literally 50 years ago. In my mind, for whatever reason, the 70s were 30 years ago. Like if you ask me like right now, how long ago was the 70s? I'd be like 30 years. But then you really think about it, it's like, no, it was 50 years ago. Like my dad was born in the 70s. He's about to be 50 years old soon. Like that's crazy. Like that's really, for whatever reason, that's just mind blowing to me to think that the 70s were that long ago. Like I don't understand. I don't get it. I think that's my nephew's birthday. He's turning 14 this year. Oh, the April 15th or September 27th. We're elite legends in the game. 15-day twin. Yeah, facts. 15. Hector, you were born in 2000. 2000 is crazy. That's crazy. I don't know why. You're a couple months younger than me, so it really shouldn't be that crazy, but it just is to me. I don't know why. But it's weird too. Like my cousin, she's born in 2008, and she's in high school now. It's so weird. Like I've watched her grow up. Like I used to watch her when I was a kid. Like I would be at my tia's house, and my tia would go do something, and I'd watch her for a little bit, and just I've seen her grow up, and it is so weird seeing her as a high schooler now. Like she's in high school. She's a freshman. And I'm like, I was like literally watching like, what's that show called? Rocket ship show. Taking a trip on my favorite rocket ship. What is that show called? Bubble Guppies? No, that's the new one. Backyardigans? Backyardigans, I think. I think it's called the Backyardigans. Anyways, I remember watching that with her growing up, and she's in high school now. And it's so weird. Little Einsteins, yeah. Little Einsteins, that show. Why did I think Backyardigans? That's probably in the song, right? Little Einstein, though. I remember watching that show with my little cousin, and she's a freshman in high school now. Or she might be a sophomore. I don't know. I don't really see her as much as I used to anymore. I used to see her like once a week or like twice. I used to see her multiple times a week, but I almost never see her. I haven't seen her since like, damn, when's the last time I seen her? I need to go see her again. I don't think I've seen her since like Christmas, if even. But I need to go see her again. But yeah, she's in high school now, and it's weird. It's so weird. My brother was February 15th, my cousin's May 15th and June 15th, and one of my childhood friends August 15th. A lot of 15s. That's crazy. No one at work believes me when I say I'm 38. They're like, what? No. And your daughter's turning 18 this year? That's crazy. I still have a hard time realizing the music of the 80s. My teens is considered the oldies. Yeah, that. I'll be honest. That for me, the 80s music is oldies. I still love a lot of the music. I say a lot. I love a lot of the popular songs from the 80s. Like Guardians of the Galaxy put me onto a lot of music from the 80s. I love a lot of this stuff from the 80s. Shouts out to Guardians of the Galaxy. I love like the soundtracks from Guardians of the Galaxy. Margie, if you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy, you should watch it. There's like two of them. I think they're gonna come out with the third now or soon. You should watch it though. I think it's Marvel, it's superheroes, but like it's very chill. It's very chill. I love it. 24 years, gonna be 25 this year. Damn, bro, Striker. Not gonna lie, bro. You're old, bro. Haas is about to turn 25 this year too, and I was telling him the other day, like, you're old, bro. Like, we're getting old. We're in our mid. Oh, I'm still in my early 20s. I'm in my early 20s for two more weeks. I'm in my early 20s, but I'm about to hit my mid 20s. That's that. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm getting up there for sure. I feel like I'm getting like super old now, even though I know like my people who are born in the 80s. I know y'all are gonna be like, you're not old at all. I feel like I'm getting there for sure. I definitely feel like I am. Backyardigans was a different show. What the hell was Backyardigans? Let me look up what Backyardigans is. Why did I think it was Backyardigans? Google Books. I didn't even know that was a thing. Backyardigans. Backyardigans. No, it was the... Wait. It was the Backyardigans. I think I gave y'all the wrong theme song. I think I gave you the wrong theme song. Yeah, I gave y'all the wrong theme song. I meant the Backyardigans. That's the show I was talking about. I just looked it up right now. That's the show I was talking about. Little Einsteins is a completely different show. I meant Backyardigans. Little Einstein. What am I talking about? Let me see. I'm on chat now. Bazooka Joe gum with comic strips. Those gums are always like super stale. Probably because I've had them when they were super old, but those were super stale. Candy cigarettes. I still remember though. I haven't seen candy. Do candy cigarettes still exist anymore? It wouldn't surprise me if they're not allowed to be manufactured anymore because of the whole idea of treating cigarettes like candy is horrible. So it wouldn't surprise me if they're not even allowed to be manufactured anymore. But do those exist still? Like, do candy cigarettes still exist? I remember eating those when I was a kid. To be honest, they were, like, thinking about it now, they were not good. But they were like chalk. They were like chalk candy. But if I had one right now, I'd probably still eat a pack, to be fair. Let me see. Candy cigarettes. I haven't had these in so long. Oh yeah, they are in manufacturing. They are still being, you can buy them at Amazon. That's crazy. The packaging still looks incredibly old. I feel like these were, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, they were banned. So you can still buy them, but they're no longer manufactured. They're banned now. I looked it up. It says candy cigarettes were indeed banned in the United States in 2009 under the FDA's Family Smoking Prevention and Control Act. The debate behind the FDA's most recent, albeit whatever that word is, decision was based on studies showing that candy cigarettes led to cigarette smoking. Not surprised at all. So they were banned, but you can still buy them. That would explain why the packaging is still incredibly old, because they have the ones that you can buy from Amazon. Those are not new. There's no way those are still being manufactured unless they're being bought from other countries and imported in. They're definitely not being manufactured currently. And all those cigarette sticks are probably, all those candy cigarettes are probably incredibly old and stale and probably expired. I want to see what the expiring date is on those candy cigarettes. Does candy cigarettes expire? Oh, it doesn't say. I can't find anything about that. But I wonder if anyone has a pack. I mean, I highly doubt anyone has a package of those, but I wonder what the expiration dates are. I wonder if the people if they're being sold through Amazon, I wonder if they are private sellers who are selling them to companies to sell through Amazon, or if they're, I don't know. There's a lot of ways that they are being sold on Amazon, but they definitely are. So where are we at? I'm Korean and I'm almost 29, but I don't look nowhere near typical Asian look. Where it's always hard to judge an Asian's age because y'all age so different from the rest of the world. Y'all look so much younger than y'all actually are. It's so crazy. Bubble tape? Ooh, I don't know if I remember. Let me see what bubble tape is. Let me look that up. That doesn't sound familiar to me. Bubble tape. Oh, bubble tea. I want some bubble tea. Damn, I low-key want some tapioca for real. Oh, bubble tape. Oh, I never thought about this to be called bubble tape. But it's literally the I'm stupid. It's literally the Hubba Bubba. I've always called it Hubba Bubba. I know what this is though. I freaking love this. I haven't had it in so long. They still sell it though. I haven't had it in so long, but I remember in high school I bought one of these. I opened it up and I just ate the whole thing in one go. My jaw was hurting like crazy, but it was definitely worth it. I love the blue raspberry, the sour one. I love the blue raspberry bubble tape for sure. The regular one is good, but my favorite gum, I mean, to be honest, bubble tape is probably one of my favorites. If we're just doing regular bubble gum flavor, it's the one with the goose on it. I don't remember the name, but the goose gum. I don't remember what the actual thing is, but those blow really big bubbles, and I like the flavor. That, although those do run out of flavor quickly, so that does suck about it. But Big League Chew is undefeated. Nothing beats Big League Chew. I love Big League Chew. Big League Chew is legendary. All my baseball players, that was our thing growing up. Yeah, Bubble Yum. That's the one that I'm talking about. It runs out of flavor fast, but in terms of blowing bubbles, incredible gum. But Big League Chew, all my baseball players can relate to this. Every baseball game, somebody had the Big League Chew and the sunflower seeds. Somebody had both of those, and y'all were chewing through them the whole entire game. That is such a little league experience. And even in Major League, they still do that, both of those things. But all my baseball players know Big League Chew is the shit. I love Big League Chew. It's so good. I turned 21 in June. It feels weird. Hey, what are you going to do for your 21st? That's a big milestone. What are you going to do? Yes, or candy necklaces, Serge. Ooh, I remember candy necklaces. We used to like make those at school, or not make them, but like I remember getting them at school. Candy necklaces were fire. I miss candy necklaces. Damn, I don't know why, but I could really go for a candy necklace right now. That sounds good for some reason. It's probably not even that good, but that sounds good right now. Surge. What is Surge? I'm like looking up all this old stuff that we're talking about. Surge. Oh, I don't remember that. It looks familiar, but I do not remember Surge at all. I have never seen this before, I don't think. It looks cool though. Is it the little green bottle? I have no idea what that is, to be honest. I looked up Guardians of the Galaxy and immediately recognized them. Yeah, you should watch it. From someone who's in the 80s, like you might, or from someone who appreciates the music from the 80s, you'll probably really appreciate the movies. You should. They're on Disney Plus. You can watch the first and the second one. They're incredible movies. I think you would like them. The story is simple to follow. It's so easy to follow. I think you would really enjoy it, Margie. You should definitely get into that. Gemini June. Shout out to my Aries folks. Shout out to all the diamonds in the chat. Yes, I just said that I packed a pack of them last week. They had the candy cigarettes made of gum with powder in them. And if you blow a little, it looks like you're smoking. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I didn't even know that. Expiration date March 1920. Remember the Band-Aid gum that came in the tin? Band-Aid gum. See, when y'all mention Surge and Band-Aid gum, I don't think I know what y'all are talking about anymore. I think y'all are going too far back. Band-Aid gum. Oh, I do remember that. This completely left my memory. I have not heard of this in forever. I remember this. Damn, that completely left my memory. Like this deadass, like this has not. Some of this stuff has not crossed my mind in forever. I remember this Band-Aid gum. I do remember this. Or if at least it looks very, very familiar. Zebra stripes, yes, zebra stripe. Now I'm like looking all this stuff up on my computer just to see what it looks like. Zebra stripes. I remember zebra. Dude, zebra stripes were so good when I was a kid. I used to love zebra stripes. Dude, those still. I'm pretty sure they still exist. I feel like they still exist. Do they? Wait, what? Apparently, you can eat the wrapper on zebra stripe gum. I had no idea. I just looked up zebra stripes and one of the first questions was like, "Can you eat the wrapper on zebra stripes?" And it says like they're edible. You can eat the wrap. I had no idea. Wow, I miss zebra stripes. I haven't seen those in forever. They used to be everywhere. You can still get them at Amazon for $20. Okay, yeah, that shows that they're no longer in production then. If they're going for that much, you can no longer. They're definitely not in production anymore. Damn, I miss zebra stripes. The fruit stripes gums. Damn. That brings me back to now. I really want. I need to do like an old candy haul where I just get all the old candy from like the early days and just try them all because that'd be an interesting video to do. Zebra stripes was amazing. Facts. Fruit stripes. I do miss those. Surge was basically an energy drink pop. Did it actually give you energy? Because I could see why that's not not allowed anymore, or why it went away. Let's talking about the old stuff. It makes me feel old as fuck. I am Groot. Shouts out to Groot. Soda if you're not human. I say soda. Can't lie. I say soda. I never say pop. I never say pop. I only say soda. Probably go out to eat with your family. Nothing big. That's chill. That's chill. I think I am the oldest here, so hush. Surge made you hyper? Oh, okay, so it wasn't good then. It wasn't good. Damn. Are y'all old enough to remember a candy harmonica we could actually play? At first it tasted good, but the later the wax was not so good. Let me look that up. That I do not remember at all. Y'all know what I miss? Those soda like wax thingies. You could drink them and they had like juice inside of them, like kind of like soda flavored juices. Y'all remember those? Those were good. I don't know what they were called, but those were good too. What was I looking up? Candy harmonica. Let's see. Candy harmonica. My search history is just going to be a bunch of old stuff. Yeah, this I don't remember this at all. Wait. Huh. No, I don't think I do remember. Pause on what I'm about to say, but I feel like I remember sucking on those. For some reason, I just have after looking them up, I have a vivid memory of sucking on them. Pause. But I don't think I remember these. Surge gives you hyped for sure. They banned it for a while now, but if you go to Burger King, you can get Surge at Burger King. What the hell? Love wax candy. Yeah, the wax bottles. Let me look those up again because those. My mom used to always give me those when I was a kid, and I remember going to candy stores and getting. I haven't had them in a little bit, but wax bottles, yes. These were so, they look so cool. I want one right now. Like I want to go get all. I'm doing an old. If I get the chance, I'm gonna do an old candy haul and do a video and just review a bunch of old candy that doesn't. Like I'm gonna try to get all the stuff that isn't around anymore. It's gonna probably be a very expensive video, but I'm gonna get them all and I'm gonna try them all. I'm probably gonna get like probably gonna get poisoned for eating candy from like the 90s and 80s and 70s, but it's all right. It'll be worth it. I'll chew it and eat it around and spit it out, and I'll make sure not to swallow it. But man, wax bottles. I wonder if are wax bottles still in production? Do they still make wax bottles? As soon as you open it up and they don't exist anymore. As soon as you search it and you can only see it on Amazon, that's how you know they don't exist anymore. 5 of them are going for, oh no, they're going for $35 though. 6 pounds of it's going for $36. Yeah, they probably don't exist anymore. There's a website called Old Time Candy. Oh wow, y'all. Since we're I'm gonna show y'all this. Since we're in the conversation of it already. Apparently, there's a website, oldtimecandy.com, if y'all want to check that out later on after we're done having this conversation, because they have all the old candy on there. I just found that out right now. I'm gonna use this website and try to find. Oh, they even have it to where you can filter it by decade. So you can go to 1920s, 1930s, 1940s. I'm gonna go to the 1980s and see what's on here. Airheads, those are still around, so I don't know. Ooh, banana runs. I haven't had those in a long time. Big League Chew, those still exist. Okay, a lot of these 90s ones still exist. Or this is 80s. A lot of this 80s stuff still exists. Let me go to like the 1930s. Okay, it's just like Three Musketeers and stuff that I've already. Boston baked beans. I haven't had those in a long time. I haven't had Boston baked beans in a lot of this stuff still exists, surprisingly. I thought I was going to see a bunch of expired. I mean, I thought I was about to see a bunch of stuff that didn't exist. But a lot of this stuff still exists. A lot of timeless candy. Ooh, mallow cup? Mallow cup? I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before. All right, let me get back onto the chat. Why did that door behind you open? Because my cat, I don't know if y'all can hear her, but she's trying to get in. But I explained earlier that, what's good, Adrian? Welcome to the stream, by the way. I explained earlier that my cat's just going to piss everywhere. So I'm trying to keep her out of this room for now. I'll let her in a little bit. It's getting late, so I'll let her in a little bit. You can get it there, but it's watered down majorly. They have all types of wax candies, baseball bats, bottles. I'm definitely going to check that out. Look at that website. I remember the 3-liter bottles of pop. Oh, I don't remember 3-liter bottles. I don't remember. I remember 2 liters, and I know they have 1 liters as well. Let me look. 3-liter soda. Oh, I think I remember these. These are like abnormally fat. I do remember that. They look so funny. They look really funny. I feel like if you tried hard enough, you could possibly still buy those. Pretty sure you can still buy those. Three liters used to have those odd holes in the bottom, nothing spilled out, but I always wanted to poke them. Damn, we just went to like a whole nostalgia trip. It started all the way from talking about old AOL dial-up. So how did we even get to this conversation? Like we were just talking about, what were we talking about that got us to that point? I literally don't even remember. Oh, because we were talking about Discord, and then Margie mentioned MSN chat rooms, and then we spiraled off from there. We went from AOL to Windows to candies and stuff. We went enjoyed the trip down memory lane. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. It's fun. It's cool talking about old stuff. You chat. I feel old again. Damn. I'm definitely. I want to do a video now and just eating all those old candies and getting food poisoning. I definitely have to do that for sure. That's definitely a plan that I have to do now. I feel like I've put myself into the situation where we had all this conversation. We've been talking about this for like 20 minutes now. It's time for me to make a video eating old candies from like the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Thank you for going down memory lane. It was fun. It was definitely fun. Definitely fun. That was a good chat. Don't get food poisoning. Yeah, I'll have to remember not to swallow whatever I eat because I know a lot of that stuff's going to be horribly expired. And if it's not expired, then that means it's terrible for you. It's terrible for you. Hey, Ji-Sung, thank you for the $5 dono again. I appreciate you so much, dude. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Ji-Sung. That $10 today. $10 from Ji-Sung. Hey, bro. Appreciate you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Again, words can't explain how thankful I am for that, so thank you. All I can say is appreciate you. I thank you a lot for that. It's been a really fun stream today. It's been a really fun stream. And this is what happens when I don't have the restrictions of a dead phone. This is what happens when I remember to charge my phone before streaming. We actually get to talk for a while, so it's nice. I've been live for an hour 38 now. I'll go for like 10 more minutes, so then I'm gonna go get food because I'm hungry. And all this talk about food, I really want old candy, but I know I can't get any old candy. Using the old website, I see a lot of old for cheap. I didn't even pay attention to the prices, but if I do that, or when I do that video, I'm definitely going to try to get a lot of, I'm going to use that website if you're saying it's cheap. Again, that stuff is probably going to be expired, but we move. Can I stay after my shift if I don't pick up overtime and talk to one of the PAs? No. As far as that sometimes they might offer, like, this rarely ever happens. What's the username? Caliboy. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Caliboy. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correct, but they rarely ever do this. But occasionally, you'll get a message on your screen saying if anybody wants to stay extra 30 minutes or an extra hour after your shift, you're welcome to today. That for me hasn't happened since like 2021. Like, it very, very rarely happens. So that can happen, but there's never been like it's definitely not allowed to where you could stay after your shift. The reason for that is because when your shift ends, 30 minutes later, the other people who are coming in, like if you work days, nights are coming in 30 minutes later. Or if you work nights, days are coming in 30 minutes later or an hour later. So they can't have somebody stay because there's going to be the other shifts coming in to take your spot immediately afterwards. There's like constantly nonstop work at Amazon. So that's why you can't stay. I mean, maybe your site, if you work at a different type of facility, like I work at a fulfillment center, if you work at a sorting center or a delivery station, there's like possibly it's worth asking if they would allow that, but I highly doubt that they would though. Again, thank you so much, Jisung, for the $5 dono. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that a lot. Hey, no problem, Melissa. No problem. No worries at all. I know what it's like. I know exactly what it's like. Do not worry about that at all. Never feel obligated to, or never feel bad that you can't. Never. But again, Jisung, thank you so much. Only if they ask. They didn't a few times last year. Yeah, like I said, that's only happened I think twice, and it was within the same week, I think. Maybe only once, but this was like way back in 2021. I know that because I was doing pack whenever they asked, and pack was like hella busy, and I haven't done pack since like 2021, it feels like, because I don't think that was 2022. It was either 2021 or very early 2022, like that, like in January, whenever we had that extended version of Peak that we had. So it definitely wasn't new. I just realized I'm on my other account. Hey, Deuces, bro, Deuces down, bro. You ain't had to drop a 20 bomb. You didn't have to do that. Lunch is up. Man, y'all are too nice with the $20 don't. We've made 30. Man, y'all are real. Deuces, thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Lunch is on me. That makes me want to go get tapioca. I'm craving tapioca right now, but I'm going to try to be smart and save my money. But Deuces, appreciate you so much, bro. $20 dono is crazy. Thank you so much, Deuces. I really appreciate it. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Deuces. It's been nice talking to you today, Deuces. It's been nice talking to all of y'all. Jisung and Deuces, appreciate y'all both for the donations. $30. That's going to help out. That's going to definitely help out. I'll go into a little bit of private talk for a little bit on why this is going to help out, because this week, I don't know if I'm going back to Amazon or not, but if I am not going to be able to do the full week of Uber Eats and DoorDash that I had planned. So money is going to be short this month, because my plan was to originally DoorDash Monday or Sunday through Friday or Saturday. Sunday through Saturday. I was going to DoorDash all 6 days. Is that right? Sunday through Saturday? Yeah, I was going to DoorDash 6 days in a row. I found out that I might be going back to Amazon this Wednesday, and that means because I didn't work at Amazon last week, I'm not getting a paycheck this Friday. So I was like, okay, now I'm just going to have to cram as much DoorDash as possible within 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm going to have to cram those all into 3 days, and I'm definitely not going to be able to get a full check. So this helps out a lot. I really appreciate you, Deuces, because this definitely helps out a lot, because I'm shorting myself coming up because Amazon kind of screwed me over and told me told me last minute that they might need me back immediately. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the whole situation. I submitted paperwork today. I don't know what's going on, but this is definitely going to help. So Jisung and Deuces, thank you so much, because it's definitely going to help for sure for next month, because next month, April, I know my income is going to be shorter than usual. Hopefully that doesn't get me in trouble, but we'll see what happens. They don't like giving overtime if they don't have to. Yeah, true. Yeah, hey, you're welcome. Hey, thank you so much, Deuces. For real. Thank you so much. No talk of that, or my daughter will want boba, and she has to wait till next Sunday. I had boba yesterday. I was craving boba for so long, and money was tight last week, so I was holding off. I was like, I'll wait until Friday. I'll wait until Friday. Friday came, I was like, you know what, I'm hanging out with someone tomorrow. I'll just get boba with them tomorrow. Saturday, I finally got my boba. I was like, finally. I had been craving boba so freaking much, so I was like, let's go. Bro, Deuces, you didn't see, now that makes me feel bad for saying my Deuces, bro. Get yourself some gas travel. Deuces, bro. I appreciate you so much. You did not have to do that. Now I feel guilty for saying my story. I didn't mean it like that, but we made 50. That's G-Sung and Deuces. Shouts out to both y'all. Deuces, bro. Shouts out to you. That means so much to me, bro. $100 dono. I mean, $100, $20 dono again. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. For whatever reason, I remember Seth donated $100 a long time ago, and that randomly popped in my mind. But Deuces, bro. Appreciate you so much. Two $20 donos, two $5 donos to make $10. Really, thank y'all so much. Y'all are real ones for real. Y'all are amazing for real. Damn, that's crazy. Y'all went crazy today. Y'all went mad crazy. I hate boba. I get boba without the bubble. Ah, I love it. I love it depends what flavor of boba you get, but like the honey, I think it's honeydew or honey bubble, honey whatever. So good. So freaking good. Like I want boba now, but it's 10 p.m. I doubt boba's open. Let me fact check that. Let me see if there's anything open near me, because we'll see what happens. But yeah, I highly doubt anything's open near me. I love boba though. I love bubble tea. Oh, this place is open till 12. I need real food though. I doubt I'm gonna get this because I need real food, but I am craving it. Again. I just had it yesterday, but I'm still craving it for some reason. Man, thank you so much, Deuces. Thank you so much. I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate you getting that book, man. Definitely read it. No, dude, like, yeah, this book was not cheap, so I definitely got this with intentions to read. I will definitely read it. Again, I will listen to that podcast you sent me as well. Don't get me wrong. Whenever people send suggestions like that, I know that it's good. Especially, like I said, I've been hearing about this guy for a while, so I will definitely read this book for sure, no doubt. Thank you so much. I will definitely look into this book soon. I'm gonna finish this first. This is a manga. This takes like an hour at most to read, so I will finish this quickly. I'm gonna finish this one afterwards. This shouldn't take that long at all. Like a week at the very most if I read very slowly, but then I'm on to this next because I'm taking your suggestions to heart. I'm definitely gonna read this. Still gonna listen to that podcast for sure, but no doubt about it, I'm gonna look into this because it's, like I said, I've had friends tell me about him too, or friends posted on their Instagram stories that they got this book. And like I said, for whatever reason, I've just been hearing about him a lot recently. So it must be really good. It must be really good. Hopefully it fills me with that inspiration and that motivation that I need to continue to do this challenge that I've been doing for the past 52 days. I think I'm on day 53. I'm on day 52, so this is my 52nd day. So I'm definitely going to look into that. And I will read it and I will get back to you, no doubt. Even if I'm not done with this by the end of the 90-day challenge, I'll still look into it and I'll still continue reading until I completely finish it, for sure. After the 90-day challenge is done, my next 90-day challenge, I want to learn Spanish. I want to finally learn Spanish because from someone who speaks Spanish, from someone who is Mexican, I need to know my own language. So it's time to learn Spanish. So learning a new language is next, but yeah. You can get it from Walmart, not as good. You make it yourself. Yeah, you can get it. I've never had the one from Walmart, but they have it at Aldi. I don't know if everyone has Aldi around y'all, but Aldi's like a German store. It's really small. It's like a little market. It's a really small grocery store. Super cheap. They have boba there. My mom gave me it one time. It was so good. It's not as good as getting it at an actual tea house, but it was still really good. Like very, very good. I never had boba. Is it like pulp? It depends. So it depends. Like boba, like the actual tapioca balls, like those are all the same. It's like pearls, like soft, squishy pearls. Like you could squeeze them and like they have a really chewy texture to them. It's hard to explain to someone who hasn't had it, but it's really good though. Like it tastes incredible. But what you put that inside depends. Like there's a lot of different things you could put it in. So tea is typically what it's put in. It's tea, but you could also do like smoothies, like chocolate smoothies, or like I guess like more icy versions of tea, like milky version. There's a lot of milk texture in there too, like a lot of milk variants that you could do. There's a lot of different things that you could put the actual pearls in, but they're all really good though. They're really good. It's tea mixed with like balls though, but the actual tapioca balls are really good. I don't think you have enough books. Yeah, I feel like you can never have enough books. You can definitely never have enough books. I will definitely get more. I definitely need more. Like I said, I have that manga connection. Manga collection right there. I have a lot of books in my living room on the other side of that wall. There's a lot of books in there. A lot of books that I haven't read. I have read some of them recently. I think since I started reading this, I finished like 2 real books and I think like 4 or 3 mangas, like 4 I think. So I need to finish these 2 mangas, finish this book, and then after this, I don't know if I think after I finish this, I'm probably going to be done with the 90 days of reading. So I think I'll probably move into learning Spanish by then. So I think the reading will be done. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end here. So I'm gonna read the rest of y'all guys' chat. So if you have any last minute chats, go ahead and chat or comment them down below. But yeah, I'm sweating. It's getting hot in here. But yeah, any last minute chats, let me know. It's nice. It's nice. We've been live for 2 hours. It's nice to get an actual normal length stream in today for sure. So it's nice. Tapioca pearls, chewy pearls and drinks. Oh wait, I'm reading the wrong thing. Oh, Five Below has it too. That's crazy. I didn't know Five Below had it as well. Like I didn't even know they sold it packaged like that. But I think a lot of stores do. I think they might have just started that, but I'm not sure. Aldi and Trader Joe's are partners. If you don't know, I had no idea. I've never been to Trader Joe's before. Oh, actually no, that's a lie. I've been one time. I didn't buy anything, but because I only went there because my mom was going there and we were hanging out with her for the day, so I went there. But I never bought anything. But I had no idea. I like Aldi. I like Aldi a lot though. Aldi's cool. I don't really ever go there though, but it's still cool though. I get my stuff delivered from HEB. I have an intermediate level of understanding Spanish. Would love someone to practice with. Yeah, I need to learn. I have hundreds of people to practice with. Living in Texas, especially in Houston, pretty much everyone over here speaks Spanish. At least everyone who's Hispanic speaks Spanish. Like there are so many Spanish-speaking people. Like if you walk into a Walmart, you're likely to find probably more Spanish-speaking people than not. So I need to learn one of the super popular languages here for sure, and of course my own language. I was born in Korea in '94 and I moved to Texas in '08, and now I'm starting to lose Korean. I don't understand as much as before. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, you lived over there for a while, and to live over there for that long and to lose the language is crazy, but it's understandable since, you know, not that many people over here speak it. I've never met a Korean speaking person, at least that I knew of, obviously. My bestie is my Spanish tutor. I know Spanish, some French, and some Hindi. Hey, damn. I want to be trilingual. I really want to be trilingual. I want to know, obviously I already know English. I want to learn Spanish and I want to learn Japanese. I want to learn all 3 of those. Those are my trilingual goals, is those 3. So if I'm able to learn those 3, that'd be so fire. I mean, I know I can. I know I definitely can. It takes a lot of time, especially if you want to take it seriously, because I want to take it seriously. So to take it seriously, it takes a lot of time for sure. So, yeah. Another book for another challenge is The Alchemist, my favorite book. Let me look that up. I feel like I've heard of that one. I like the word alchemist. I like the word alchemist and the word amethyst. Both of those words to me for some reason are so satisfying, especially amethyst. I don't know why. Okay, bet every time somebody recommends a book, I've literally just been keeping note of it. I have so many people have told me about so many good books, so I'm keeping note of all these books. W Stream, hey, appreciate you, Melissa. Thank you. It's in a can pre-made at Five Below. Oh, that sounds weird. That sounds really weird. Glad I saw you earlier this time. I'm hungry too. Yeah, I'm definitely hungry. I need to get some food for sure. for sure. What's good, Luis? Welcome to the stream. Just about to end. We're two hours in, just about to end. So, you got any questions you want to ask, Luis? Let me know. Welcome to the stream, though. I got food delivered from Amazon. I can't grocery shop efficiently using my bike. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. How are you? I just came on the stream in Peruvian PE over here. How am I? I'm good. I'm good. This was probably like the funnest since I started doing these mobile streams. This was definitely the funnest stream we've done so far. I've done so far. We went through a huge nostalgia trip, and it was incredible. A huge nostalgia trip. That was amazing. So it's really nice. I'm in Texas too. Yes, you don't have to look far to encounter a Spanish speaker. Facts. Thoughts on discipline? Most important value in life for anyone who wants to get anything done, for sure. More important than motivation. Thoughts on the last Pokemon episode with Ash? Man, I'm sad. I'm sad that they're ending Ash's journey. I saw the last clip and stuff. I'm really sad. I'm really sad that they're ending Ash's journey. Really sad. I spend about 200 every 2 weeks roughly, sometimes more. Top 5 wrestlers of all time for me: Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Chris Benoit, AJ Styles, Bryan Danielson. So I made a list about this on my wrestling channel, but Shawn Michaels, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson. I made this list recently, and I can't remember who I put on it. Oh. I'm starting to want to drop Randy Orton from this list completely. I'll put Randy Orton for now. Brock Lesnar or The Miz for 5th. Brock Lesnar or Miz for 5th, tied. I think Brock Lesnar. But The Miz is always up there. I love The Miz. So, for sure. It's okay though. I mean, if you can go to a Honda or Toyota. Yeah, it's always preferable to go to a shop for sure though. Or at least in my opinion. Because like I said, I've had the Costco or Aldi one, and it was good. But it was definitely not the same as going to a shop. Honda, Toyota, Honda, Acura, Lexus, Latino. No preference really. I can only do 30 hours a week. Randy is good at ring psychology, but he ain't no way top 5. Oh, whenever I mean top 5, I mean like these are my favorite wrestlers. If you want me to make a list of who I think is the best of all time, like in terms of actual overall skill, because when I said Randy, I meant as my personal favorite. I know he's definitely not top 5 best. Then I would say Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels are probably both on there. Bryan Danielson and Kenny Omega are on there too. Those 4. And then that leaves an extra slot. I don't think AJ Styles is on there. Although AJ Styles is good, he's not on there. Chris Benoit is not on there. Chris Benoit is definitely not on there. Eddie Guerrero over Chris Benoit. But it's hard for me to say though. Roman Reigns, one of the greatest of all time? Not even close. Roman Reigns is not even in the top 50 of all time. Well, okay, yeah, Roman has top 50 of all time. Roman does not have top 10 of all time. He does not have top 10 of all time. He does not. No way about it. There's no two ways about it. He does not have top 10. Roman has spent so much of his time, so much of his career being trash. He's had a couple of good years, but nah. Also, The Rock and Austin should be up there too, but it depends what you're looking for. If we're talking about all time, no, actually, okay, The Rock and Austin have to make that list. 100% have to make that list. The Rock and Austin. So take off. I'm gonna restart my list. The Rock and Austin are there. I think Shawn Michaels is still there. I think Bryan Danielson is there too. And then again, that just leaves an extra spot. I think Kenny Omega is probably the extra spot. I think. Actually, what do I mean? I think Kenny Omega is the extra spot. Yeah. Uh, Shawn Michaels, Booker T, Mick Foley, Undertaker, Bret Hart, RVD. Shawn Michaels is probably my second favorite of all time. Like my personal list, Shawn Michaels is on there. Top 5 of all time. Shawn got me into the business. Plus, I have to admit, Jeff Hardy and The Rock got me hyped as a kid. Ric Flair is my spirit animal. Ric Flair. It's hard to not say Ric Flair is up there as well, though. Subject I know, but haven't kept up with for years. I still keep up with wrestling to this day. I'm not as queued up on the older wrestling, but I still know a lot about it, though. I remember cutting up socks to make Jeff Hardy armbands. I always wanted to buy the Jeff Hardy armbands when I was a kid. Love The Rock. See, The Rock and Austin go up there no matter what because of the era that they were in, the Attitude Era. The most popular era of wrestling was led by those two. So you could spin it any way you want. There's no doubt about it. They were driving the most money that has ever been driven in wrestling history, considering inflation and all that. The most viewers, all that stuff. It is them two, no doubt. They are number one and number two, whichever way you want to spin it. For me, I'm more of an Austin guy, but I love The Rock too. But I'm much more of an Austin guy. But yeah, The Rock is a Booker T. Ooh, that's a very hot take. John Cena is top. He's definitely not top 5 of all time. Again, this is a non-kayfabe. This is like a overall performer. He's definitely not top 5. He's probably not top 10 either. Did I say Roman was top 20 earlier? I don't think Roman's top 20 actually. But John Cena and Roman might both be top 50. John Cena's probably top 20 though. Possibly. For me, Bryan is just a vegan Benoit, to be honest, but they both top 5 of all time. I think Bryan is just his promo ability is unmatched. It is unmatched. So, and his character work is unmatched. His ability to play several different characters is unmatched. I like John Cena as an actor. Playing with Fire was a funny, good movie. I haven't watched many of his movies, but I've seen like clips of them on TikTok and stuff like that. He's hilarious. He is the second greatest wrestler turned actor. Batista's first, John Cena is second, and The Rock is third. I think The Rock is the worst of the bunch, even though he is the most popular actor of all time now, the most rich actor of all time, like the most known celebrity in the world probably in terms of acting. Even though he's all of that, he's definitely probably the worst of the three. How long do you think inflation is going to be around for? A long time. In terms of prices going up, probably forever, I guess. Probably forever. WWF trumps WWE in any day. I disagree with that, but only because the in-ring work itself in WWF, a lot of it was bad. A lot of it was very bad. But in terms of entertainment and storytelling, yes, it was a lot better than a lot of current WWE or prior to Triple H WWE. ECW was top 2. I love ECW. ECW was crazy. The Undertaker is definitely top. See, when you mentioned Roman and Cena, I have to think about if they're top 20, top 50. Undertaker, no doubt, is top 20. No doubt. He's top 10. Undertaker's top 10 for sure. Do you watch Ring of Honor or New Japan Pro Wrestling? I've occasionally watched Ring of Honor and occasionally watched New Japan, but not a lot of it, no. World Championship Wrestling was chaos, and I loved it. WCW versus WWF, Monday Night War, Raw versus Nitro. Yeah, facts. I wasn't alive for that time period, but I've rewatched a lot of it. Crazy. Hulk Hogan is not top 500 for me. Hulk Hogan is one of the most overrated wrestlers of all time. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not taking... He was The Rock in the Austin in his era. Don't get me wrong. But he's an atrocious wrestler. I've watched his matches and I'm just watching. I'm like, this is horrible. He was a character who could not wrestle. But again, that was a lot of the stuff back then. All right, Deuces. Hey, appreciate Deuces. Thank you for the two $20 donos, bro. You didn't have to do that, but I am beyond grateful for it. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you for coming through, Deuces. I really appreciate it. Like, thank you so much, Deuces. It means a lot to me. So thank you, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. Whatever you do, enjoy it. I'll catch you on the next stream for sure. Hey, thank you so much, Deuces, for real. I am so grateful for that. So yeah. Do you watch Boruto or Naruto? I have finished Shippuden already. Boruto is garbage. Boruto is the worst anime I've ever watched in my entire life. I do have the Boruto manga. I am going to read that, but I don't have high hopes for it. The Boruto show is garbage, hot garbage. What can I say except you're welcome? It's fun. Moana. It's funny his daughter doesn't believe in he is Maui. I didn't even know that. That's funny. Which city do you live in? I watch your Amazon videos. I live in Houston. Shouts out to all my Houston people. Live in Houston. My second city is Chicago, though. I don't even live there, but I'll always call it my second city. I love everyone from Chicago. Shouts out to Chance the Rapper. I don't know why that just randomly came into my mind, but shouts out to Chance the Rapper. I love Chance the Rapper. Stay vigilant. You too. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I have to do that. I have to do tomorrow too. Bruno Sammartino. I've never seen a Bruno Sammartino match in my entire life. Never. But I know he had the title for like 8,000 days, but he was wrestling like once a month, once every 2 months. So it doesn't really count that much. Thoughts on meditation and third eye stuff. I was into meditation. Great for you. I was into third eye stuff when I was in high school. I'm not really that much into it anymore. But yeah. Deuces A. Again, thank you so much, Deuces. I appreciate it a lot. But wait for the Boruto's times. I'm about tired of hearing wait for the Boruto time. Everyone just keeps saying wait for the Boruto time skip. I am not wait. There was like, if you look at the filler list on Boruto, if you look at it, this is the worst filler list I have ever seen in anime history. So much of the show is filler. It shouldn't even be considered a show. It's the worst show of all time. I don't want to hear this. It's getting good stuff. I'm sorry that the reason that I talk so passionately about it is because I loved Naruto Shippuden and regular. It's to this day, non-anime or anime, it is my favorite show of all time. I was so excited for Boruto. I was like, you know what? I'm going into college. My freshman year, it's coming out. I'm going to be able to watch it all throughout college. After college, it's going to be there for me, just like Naruto was for me. I read the Naruto manga growing up, and I watched the show in high school and all that stuff. I was like, I've had this my whole childhood, and it'll carry into my adulthood now. And then they just came out with the worst show I've ever seen before. I've never seen a show worse than Boruto. Like, it's that bad. It is that bad. But what channel do you have which direction do you have your channel now? For now, I'm still doing the Amazon content. For as long as I'm technically still employed by Amazon, I'm doing the Amazon content. For the C11 channel, I have no clue where it happens after. I have no clue. But I do have 2 other channels. I'm still moving on with those channels and still doing those things. Still making content weekly on both of those channels. And yeah, again, after the C11 channel, after I'm done with Amazon, I don't know. That's not something I thought about, but we'll figure it out. One thing for sure is that I do want to continue to keep the community that I've built here already. Like, even if I don't make Amazon content anymore, I still want to live stream on this channel. If that's the bare minimum, I still want to live stream because it's still nice talking to all of you, and it'll be nice keeping up with all of you, for sure. Do you believe in moderation? Yes, bro. The anime is done for a minute because they're getting ready for the time scale. I'm telling you, and I ain't even animate. Nah, it's bad, bro. Fillers. You could say that about One Piece. No, I don't even care for One Piece, but like Boruto, if I'm not mistaken, is like. Let me look up the filler list. This is not. There's so much filler. It's bad. It's bad. Where's the website? There's a website that shows you the percentage of the filler. And this one doesn't show the percent. I can't find the one that shows you the percentage. Either way though, yeah, I'm not here for it. I won't be watching. I'm not waiting. It's been 5 years since that show's been out. I'm not waiting 5 years for a show to get good. Appreciate you, Luis. Appreciate. What do you use for a camera and editing software? For my Amazon videos, I use this. I use the Google Pixel 6 for my Amazon videos. For other videos, I use my iPhones or I use my Canon G7X Mark II. For editing software, I use Vegas Pro 17 and Adobe Premiere Pro. Learning Adobe Premiere Pro more every day. I got set back, but I want to build my channel up too. For sure. You got this, for sure. Do people at Amazon recognize you from your videos? Yeah. It's happened like 5 times where I've been recognized for my videos. Or people come up to me and like, I've had somebody come up to me, he was like super excited. I was like, damn, it made me feel so, every time I get recognized for my videos, it makes me feel super happy. Like really, really happy. And I love talking to people who have watched my channel. I think it's happened like a total of 5 times. It's been a long time since this happened though. Like, it's been like a few months now. So, yeah. Pizza or burgers? Pizza, but I love burgers though. What foods can't you live without? Wings. Wings, pizza, and burgers. Wings, pizza, and burgers are like the holy trinity of fat American foods. I mean, I know pizza's Italian, but we've Americanized it completely. You order Pizza Hut, that is not Italian food. That's that's American pizza. So, yeah, for sure. You're making me hungry. Adobe, you're making me hungry. Yeah, for real. I'm hungry now too, but I'm going to go ahead and end that stream there, guys. Thank you so much. It was an amazing stream. This was like my favorite stream. And again, I finally got to have a full-length stream since my phone was fully charged this time. It was nice talking to all of you. Thank you so much, everyone who came through. Luis, Margie, take care. You take care as well. Melissa, thank you so much. Hector, Deuces, G-Sung and Deuces, again, thank you for the 2 $5 donations and the 2 $20 donations, Deuces. You are so real for that. G-Sung, again, thank you for the donations. Both of y'all are incredibly real. I appreciate you so much. It was fun talking to y'all. It was super fun going on the nostalgia trip that we went in, looking at all the old candies, talking about all the old computer softwares and all the old AOL dial-up sounds and stuff like that. Like, all that stuff was so nice. So it was nice talking to y'all. Nice little stream. It was fun. I enjoyed having y'all. So catch you guys on the next one. I'll answer your questions before I do leave. Melissa's take care message will be the last one. W stream, hey, appreciate you, Melissa. Do you think a work from home job might be your future since you're tech savvy? I know you're not looking to work for someone else, but maybe you got a trans. Yeah, I'm gonna start, like, when it gets down to it, I might start applying for that. But yeah, bye. Yeah, sorry, Nikki. I know I was helping your stream go by quickly. I mean your shift go by quickly. I'm sorry, I gotta go. But it was nice talking to you either way. Hit me up if you need to talk honestly. Hey, I got you, Luis. Same for you. Striker was good. See you later, Striker. Anyways, catch you guys on the next one. Thank you for the $50. Y'all, I love y'all. And thank y'all for coming through. For the 15 likes.